right, guys, welcome back to the Sayin Society. You have myself, Jochik, Jasmine, Jagad. Today we have a special guest. We have Karn.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Also back at the old setup.
Yeah, back at the old setup. So I know some of our fans wanted this back. So
This one was for you.
this one's for you.
We flew this guy over
Yeah.
just for this.
So we're doing our top 5 movies.
Our mid-year
movie review. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so we're going to start off with what we think our worst movie is, then honorable mentions, and then we'll get into our top 5.
I feel like you start off our worst movie of the year because I feel
Okay.
like
Does Jochik
I
have like
feel-
a controversial?
Jochik has the most like controversial take
Okay.
on the worst movie of the year.
My worst movie of the year that I've seen, granted I haven't seen a lot of movies, is Weapons.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Okay, why do you say that?
It's
Because that's insane because the hype behind the movie right now is pretty high.
No, I know. The hype is high. So here, like, the movie did some things good, right?
Okay.
It was directed well, sure.
Mhm.
Right? It starts off, it starts off with a little kid like narrating
Yeah.
the movie. You're like, oh fuck, this is about to be creepy.
Dude, the narration
And
at the
it stopped.
beginning,
It stopped.
it
stopped, bro.
almost feels like a kid movie that you're going into, but you know, like
But you know it's a horror movie.
you know you signed up for a horror movie.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's so.
Here's the thing though. I went in blind. I had no idea what the movie was
yeah.
about. I hadn't seen a single trailer.
Okay.
Right?
Like
So I
you
went
would
in
think it's a
completely
Disney
blind.
movie.
I know, but anyways, when I watched the movie, at the end of the movie, I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
In what sense?
In the sense, like, what was the point of what I just watched? Like,
I mean,
what,
it's a
what,
movie.
what
It
was
doesn't
this
have
like?
to be a. Doesn't
scare
have to
you,
be a way.
bro. To
And
scare
it didn't
you.
scare me. That's the thing. It didn't scare me. It didn't like. I was
Okay,
like,
can agree
you
with
can't
that.
even put it, in my opinion, in a horror movie. Like, it's not horror.
It's not
more
horror.
of a thriller.
It's definitely more thriller.
Yeah,
Did
like
you
it's
get
not a
chance
horror
to
movie.
watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's not. I don't think it's even stated as a traditional horror movie. It has obviously
jump scares
elements.
were
They
there,
had
though.
There
jump
was 2
scares,
jump scares.
but it was
There was-
funny. Like it had like silly moments as well.
At
right?
the ending, the whole like
Ending was silly.
sequence
Ending
was
and the guy,
silly.
what's his name? The kind of the crackhead guy. Like
Oh, yeah,
his
he was
whole
good
character,
throughout the
his
whole
whole
movie,
POV
yeah.
was funny. I thought.
Yeah.
And I think that's the director's directing style almost. I feel like Zach Kreger, I think is his name.
The barbarian.
Zachary.
director.
Yeah,
Zachary.
Zachary
Yeah.
Kreger. So I think that's kind of that was the same. So if you're critiquing it just for it wasn't scary, what was the point of that? But that's kind of what he was aiming for, and people liked that for that.
I think they had one scary moment. Not scary, maybe creepy. It was the car scene where
That-
the
when
door
she
opens.
cuts the hair?
and
Oh,
she
yeah.
cuts the hair.
Yeah.
Like that was probably
Yeah.
like the scariest
Yeah.
or creepiest moment of
one
the movie.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Well, there was
Or
the
the bed,
jump-
the bed
the
one. Yeah, that was scary.
dude. When
she looks up.
No,
Oh, when
the
she's
cop-
laying
or
in
the-
bed.
not the
You,
cop.
you know when the construction guy
Yeah.
is dreaming about
Or
his son,
Yeah.
and
then he goes to his bed
Yeah.
in the dream, and then like it's just like her face just pops out of nowhere.
How? Why was she in the dream, and what the fuck was the point of the dream?
Yeah, I don't know. They don't explain that.
Worst
They don't
movie.
explain that, and you don't know why.
That was-
no, like you don't. No, like some of what what Josh's saying is warranted. I don't
Yeah,
think it's the
no,
worst
I agree.
movie. I think, like personally, I had it at like a 7. I don't know.
Well, here's
what was your
the-
rating? Did you give it a 4?
I was like, here's my issue. Here's my issue. I didn't give it a rating because I was like,
It's not even worth
What
it.
did
no,
you-
no, because I was like, yo,
Even you-
okay. Let's say a movie's bad.
Yeah.
At least if it's entertaining, then I'm like, I didn't just waste my time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You weren't entertained at all.
I was kind of like, at the end, yeah, when the kids jumped her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When the
Fight
kids
back.
jumped her.
Fight back.
You know what I mean? And like, the thing is, because I expected more out of the film.
Yeah.
Because like the way the kids were running, the fucking Naruto run,
Yeah.
right?
Not really, but
It-
yeah.
that's exactly what it was. It was
It-
fucking.
There was a,
like,
there was a
Kind of
creepiness
like
to
that.
it.
there was
The
a
run?
creepiness to
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
there was a creepiness to it. But why was it like that?
It felt
We
like
don't know.
it felt like they were getting freed, at least from what I thought
A tree.
when I first thought of it. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, but then obviously like where
There's,
it
like-
leads to, it's not.
There's a lot of things in the movie.
I was always interested on your thought on weapons because
Yeah.
I know you're big on lore.
Yeah,
And the one thing
yeah.
weapons
Didn't
didn't do
have
was get
lore.
into lore.
No lore at all.
Yeah. Well,
like
Mm.
that's my concern. And like that's the thing, right? If you're looking at anytime I go watch a horror movie, and I've talked about this multiple times.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he cares about.
What I care
agree,
about,
though.
no,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
fuck with
huge, bro. In
It's
horror
pretty
movies,
big, yeah.
that's a huge portion of the horror movie. Is like figuring out the lore and explaining why things are happening the way they're
It's
happening.
not huge.
Because
You need a good proportion.
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
But the
It's-
biggest thing is like, did it scare you? And like,
But
did
it's
it
like
hit those points.
it's like curiosity though.
But it's like the curiosity. So
And
it's
the
like, why is
tension.
she in the bed? right? Like,
Yeah.
how did she get? Well, like, why is she in this guy's dream
Yeah.
randomly? What was
Yeah.
the AK-47 with the?
That AK-47 was so random. I thought of
Yeah.
Fortnite as soon as I saw it. Like, I was like,
I'm
why
like,
is
bro,
that up there?
and like, why is the movie
But
called
that was,
Weapons?
I think that was just to show you that it's like it's. A
Why is it
dream.
called weapons?
Yeah, because
The kids
Isn't it
are
'cause, yeah,
weapons.
The kids are
kids are
homing. They're
weapons.
homing missiles or whatever. They were like trying to explain. Like they're just weapons.
It's not just the
But-
kids.
but you
she can
see-
use anyone. As
Anyone,
No, I
a
know
yeah.
she can use
Yeah.
anyone, but it could have been like I don't know, like a bigger like. I almost felt like the movie was trying to make some sort of commentary,
Yeah.
and I just didn't catch any of it.
It feels-
Unless
it's
you guys
not
did.
really.
Is that
You guys catch any of
possible?
it?
Where like,
Like-
there's stuff that we didn't catch, but other people caught, or
Yeah.
like there's like maybe like a
Mhm.
video essay that like we just haven't watched.
Yeah,
yet.
we
no,
gotta go
for
through a
sure.
video.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the thing is like
But we shouldn't
I was
have to.
that's my issue is I was like, yo, I don't like I was like I watched this movie, maybe it went over my head, but like why do I have to fucking now watch a video essay to explain to me why this movie is good?
I think there's something
Mm.
creepy about like the way, like you open your home to guests,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
Definitely.
cultures do that. Where
Yeah.
They take advantage.
where you
and
have guests
whatnot,
come
yeah.
over and like they stay at your house for like however long, whatever, and even just one instance of that can like screw up your whole life, essentially.
Or own family as well, right? You
Like-
always have to help your family too,
Mhm.
right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they open her like they.
so
open
you can
her
think
home.
about it.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
think about
but
it that way.
Like that's true, and I get that aspect, but it was like, okay, so why was she controlling these people? She did some voodoo shit that they didn't explain
Mhm.
Well, you could see her getting youthful.
once.
No, a couple times.
No,
you-
she got
even with
She
the
got,
parents.
most-
she got a full head of hair almost at one point.
no. Those were weird. Those
That's
were
a
wigs.
wig.
No,
It's a wig.
no, not the wig, not the
No.
orange wig. I'm saying like you actually saw like the strands coming like like a nice set of hair.
No,
That's what I'm
it was a
saying.
wig, bro.
No, I'm serious.
No, it was a wig.
I don't think so.
Under,
It was a
It was
wig.
like gray hair.
like the gray hair
It
that
was
she had
gray
like
hair.
like braided or whatever
Yeah.
like originally when we
Because
saw
at,
her
at
balding.
first she had like just like strands of hair.
Yeah.
But then she had like
Yeah, well,
like,
after
whole
the
backside,
parents.
the whole backside was actually like filled.
Right, but look, like, okay, so somehow she controls people, steals their youth.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly.
Well, you see.
Well,
you
how
see
else?
her-
She, okay, exactly. We
but
don't know.
You
Yeah.
see her rubbing
And then-
her blood on the stick.
Right, it's her
Yeah.
own blood on some random stick.
Yeah.
with like hair or something.
Right, and somehow,
But you- like-
even though she can do it, somehow the kid can do it too.
yeah,
we're
so
not
it's
in-
a tree.
somehow.
It's that tree thing.
We're not
That's
tapped
really
in
it.
voodoo culture, but I'm assuming her blood
But
means like it's rejuvenating her because it's her blood, and then
Okay,
and then whoever's hair strand or like whatever like it
Yeah.
is, that's the person,
Person
that they're
who's-
taking control of.
and you're taking
It's
And,
almost
the,
like-
and the
or
stick
whatever.
is the thing that has like the qualities to do that.
Okay, but you're gonna tell me that she took 17 fucking kids and she didn't just turn into a teenager? Like,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
she takes the
that-
soul, right? It's
I-
almost like the soul because I think they say even after the whole thing was done,
yeah, they were
Yeah,
all,
they were, like,
they were
all
all,
fucked up, yeah.
they didn't talk.
they're all like catatonic. Like,
and then
yeah,
the parents were messed up.
yeah,
messed up, so.
yeah.
I'm kind of
That's
curious.
fair,
I'm
but-
kind of curious about the narrator. Like, who was this person?
The
Wait,
little
they never
girl?
like.
No,
I think it was
Was
just.
that
I think it was
Alex?
just an observer. No,
it was a girl. It was a little girl.
You think it
no?
was Alex?
I think it was just an observer.
No, I thought
no.
it was a girl. Like, to me, it
It was
sounded like
definitely a good girl.
a little
Okay.
girl who, like, her aspect of it made the movie creepy.
Yeah.
And then they brought her in the beginning, and then at the end, and I was okay. They should have been throughout the entire film. Like, should have had this
girl that, like
narration.
watched it all go down.
Yeah, had some narration, or then,
Oh.
or added to the story of like, oh yeah, like I don't know, like I'm some voodoo.
Mm.
Maybe it happened to her.
Yeah, maybe it happened to
she's
her.
like a
Yeah.
recovery.
Yeah, and somehow, yeah, exactly.
Possibly.
Like that would have added more to the film, right? And like I know they're coming out with a Gladys film,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that to me is more interesting than Weapons.
think so.
By far.
Gladys was a
I
great
think so.
character. I
But like,
agree.
you know what I mean? Like
You'll get like
fu-
lore.
I
yeah,
think
you'll get
there's-
lore, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, like give me that shit.
But also, I think there'll be so much to like. We know that because the prequel, Gladys will actually survive whatever it is, and like go through
yeah,
some, like we'll get some really dark shit essentially, and then we'll see that she succeeded as well.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't think it was good. Like I was like I kept felt like I felt like while I was watching it, like am I missing something? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't think you were, but
But
No,
that's what I mean.
I
like, why?
get,
You know what I mean? Like
So what's your rating?
I don't know, man. It's like a 5.
barely.
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
I don't even know. I just-
Just give it a 5.
What was your guys' rating on that movie?
Hold on.
We don't have to talk too much about
If it's in
it.
your bro, if it's in your top 5, don't talk about it. We're talking about worst movie. So that was my
Yeah.
worst movie of the year.
I mean,
I'm down to say
It's
a
not
7 for
in
me.
my top
Yeah.
5, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
three
not
out
mine
3 to
either.
5, whatever that is out of 10. That's
Yeah.
my
7.
rating. Yeah,
7 out of 10,
out of
yeah.
10. So I think that's fair. Like
Yeah, I'm at
it's
like
a
a
good movie,
7.5.
not a great movie to me. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
I had I
I
got
had
what I
fun.
wanted. And yeah, the hype meter definitely lowered that. It's always the case, right? I think that happened with another movie I'll talk about later too. But
Long Legs, man. People were like, "Yo, this is like what Long Legs should have been," or
I
whatever.
think
It's
Long
not
Legs
bad.
was better.
Long Legs was better.
You think Long Legs was better? Because I know you didn't like Long Legs
I
as
didn't-
much.
The thing is, I can take Long Legs as like a mystery movie
Yeah.
way better than I can take this movie as a mystery movie.
Facts. Facts.
That's just the way I felt about
Yeah.
it.
Facts, bro.
no,
They
that-
both
yes.
sucked with like the horror aspect.
Yeah.
but, like,
but I don't know. I liked the horror aspect of Long Legs. Like it was the
I
whole
didn't.
thing.
The
of, like,
creepiness.
the creepiness
Yeah.
of like the devil taking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like rooting your house.
Because
like,
that's almost the
controlling-
same thing. You're letting some. They
a
let
weapon
Spoiler-
ruining
spoiler
your
alert.
house.
What, for
Whole-
Long
this whole
Legs?
That's a
Review.
year. That's a year.
It's a
That's a
year.
year. That's a year old.
It's a year old, so it doesn't matter.
At that point, we're out of spoilers.
Yeah, we're out of spoiler territory.
Yo, I mean, this whole review will be spoiler territory.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like it
100%.
doesn't even
Yeah,
matter.
No, but I think we all disagree with his rating. I mean, his viewpoint.
I think
but
5
sure,
is just too low.
It's way too low in my opinion. But that's okay. We
Seven.
everyone has their opinions.
Seven's fair.
Give it a 6 and I'll agree with you.
A 6.
Give it
Sure,
a
I'll
6
give
and
it
I'll
a
agree
6,
with
bro.
you.
You can't bargain with these.
You got bodied into a 6.
Yeah. So you love it now. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
man. You're just gonna grab a stick, right?
What's
You
your
just-
what's your worst movie of the year?
Captain America.
Brave New World.
Yeah.
Okay, because last time we talked, like on the Fantastic Four pod, you were like, Brave New World's not that bad,
It's not that bad
but it's still the worst movie you've seen this year.
that I've seen. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the hard part. Is
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
to be honest, not seen like a movie where I was like, fuck this movie. I'm like, I'm hating it or
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't connect to it. Whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have that problem.
Okay. Damn. I mean, I agree with you because I watched it and I could see that being. I've seen worse movies, I guess.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I've seen a worse movie this year.
Yeah.
So like
I don't think it was bad because
I've
like
seen a worse movie this year.
Because like the actual storyline that they played out wasn't actually done bad. You could say that the character design of like the character was bad.
Yeah.
But
I think
like,
Red Hulk looked really cool.
Red Hulk, like the whole fight at the end was cool. It was sick. The way that
Yeah.
they actually portrayed Hulk for once was fucking good.
Yeah. That's true. But that's like it's like after years of just like not getting
Exactly.
justice for Hulk, we're kind of you gotta take what you can. I
Yeah.
guess.
Could Sam have been a little bit better throughout the movie? Yeah,
think so.
sure. But like it's also his first time as like
Mhm.
Captain America, and you can kind of understand the struggle of like
yeah.
trying to beat Chris Evans, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
tough.
Yeah, that's
I,
true.
I think the movie didn't do as well. You know, you said it's not even that bad a movie. I think the general consensus, even at that time, this year, the Marvel, consensus is so bad. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
so much bad blood. I didn't
Yeah.
watch it, first of all.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't watch
mean,
it
the
either.
average fan just doesn't watch those movies anymore, and I think
Yeah.
That's true.
it's a recurring theme, especially for that kind of character. I think people just won't go to those movies
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and then they will shit on the movie even though it's not as bad.
It
so.
wasn't that bad. It was just like, yeah, you could tell that like they reshot a lot of the movie, but like,
Yeah.
and like they had like CGI issues, but like if you can like get past that a little bit, like the actual like core of the
There's,
movie is actually pretty.
You can
good.
the salvageable moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But I think the biggest thing that would help the movie is just if Bucky was Captain America instead. If they had
He's
just
his own character though.
he is his
Like,
own
he's the
character,
Winter
but
Soldier,
but like
and,
just the way they like handed it off to Falcon instead. I just think Bucky and Captain America went way back. Like they've been boys since day one.
no, yeah.
Why
Well,
would you
like-
not pass the mantle onto him first?
I guess my other issue was like how quickly they gave him another Falcon,
Yeah.
where it was like you didn't like let him like build his own character as
Yeah.
Captain America before like he gets a sidekick. He kind of just like becomes Captain America. Also
Yeah.
now has a sidekick.
And he has so
Mhm.
many gadgets. Too many gadgets.
Well, he's
it's
not
because he's
superpowered.
not superpowered.
I know,
So-
but it's like
And so, like, in
and he
that-
does mention he's like, man, I should have taken the serum, and it's like, yeah,
yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah,
in that
bro.
regard, Bucky has the serum, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
So it makes
you have
sense.
Bucky, like
But
all
then it's
Bucky
like,
has is a
but then
strong
you're,
arm.
but then you're
and he-
merging like characters,
Yeah.
and that's missing out on potential like double movie revenues. You know what I'm
not
saying?
anymore.
I mean,
Not anymore,
Well, he's in
but-
Thunderbolts,
Yes.
right? So like they marketed him.
They
in
didn't even need him in
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts.
No, they didn't. But
He's
like,
underutilized for sure for them.
oh yeah, for sure.
What was your worst movie, Connor?
My worst movie is Hard Eyes.
Yo,
it's very
Hard
early.
Eyes?
It's very
Hard Eyes
early in the
wasn't that
year.
bad, bro. Hard Eyes wasn't.
I
that
mean,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd have Hard Eyes over Brand New World, but that's
fair,
crazy.
but
It-
I didn't watch Brand. Yeah, that
bad. Yo,
much, so-
Hard Eyes was
but-
like it was a romantic killer movie.
Yeah, I
You know
guess
what
I
mean?
just didn't really resonate. I mean, it was okay. It was my worst movie of the year. I mean,
It had
that
fu-
and
it
maybe
had funny
Last
mo-
Breath.
It had funny moments, bro.
It did.
Sure,
It
it
had a
was
lot of
cute,
funny
but
moments.
cute moments. It wasn't
No,
funny.
there was
cute.
It's a
funny
slasher
moments,
film,
bro.
right?
When
Was.
they're trying to hide from the killer and the guys are in the car and they're just fucking banging and he's like they're
Yeah.
both hiding in the front seat. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where they're at the
Yeah.
drive-in movie theater or whatever, or like outside. Yeah, and the killers come around like literally killing people. These guys are hiding a thing. These two guys are just smashing in the back, and both these guys are just laughing their asses
Yeah.
off. I was like, yo, that was
I
pretty
mean-
funny. Like, I can't remember what they were saying.
I don't think anyone laughed out loud or anything.
Yeah.
But,
It was more like a haha.
yeah,
I guess.
I think it was just not my type of movie, I guess either.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like that rom. It's not even a rom.
It's like
it's
it's definitely a dime.
horror
It's
com,
a
whatever you
dime a
want to
dozen
say.
movie though. Like that movie.
Yeah.
Like there's probably multiple ones like that.
Exactly. So I wish I never saw it in theaters as well.
Yeah.
that kind of pained me a bit too. Yeah, that one, and then Last Breath. I don't think none of you guys saw that movie. But
What was
Yeah.
that movie?
Just Simu, whatever that guy's name is. Right?
Simu?
Simu movie.
Yeah.
He's a diver. He goes, you know what I mean? I think maybe you heard of it.
No.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it's-
Okay, so what's the
It
movie?
wasn't good. Huh?
Well, give us a synopsis of the movie and why you think
He's
it
a
was
deep.
bad.
He's one of the guys who fix like pipelines and stuff, like a deep
Oh
diver.
yeah.
One guy, I think his buddy, because they go in pairs, he passes out and then he has to save him, kind of thing. So
So the entire
it's a
film.
thrilling movie, but it wasn't that good. So
Oh okay.
You wouldn't put. What about Black
Hmm?
Bag?
worst movie?
Yeah,
You're
I'm just
crazy.
kidding. No, I'm just kidding. For my worst movie, I have Happy Gilmore 2. Which
Okay,
I
I haven't
watched
seen it.
I watched it on Netflix.
I watched
and-
half of that. Yeah.
Dude, like I don't know, like I'm gonna give that like a 4 out of, and that's like being generous, to be honest. Like as far as like Adam Sandler movies go, like he's done way better. And like I went back and watched the original Happy Gilmore, and it's like it just
Classic.
has that. Yeah, it's a classic. And like they did do certain good things, but the biggest, I guess, like I want to say, like, it's like a money grab about the movie is that like it goes so hard into nostalgia.
Mhm.
They're ripping scenes from the first movie. Like you could probably make up like 30 minutes or something of like screen time that's just straight from the first movie, and it's like, why would I not just watch the first movie? Like why, like, and they're doing like the, you know, when you have like a flashback and you have like the faded like white like frame,
Mhm.
and you can kind of tell they're doing that.
That's
And then they're
crazy.
playing back the move, like moments
Yeah.
from the movie.
So they're just
from
trying to
before.
play off of the first movie.
Yeah, and I was like, why would I ever watch this? Like, what does this have to do with anything? And like, they had like redeeming qualities, like with Shooter McGavin. He comes back, and like they have a little bit of stuff there, and you're
Adam
kind of like,
Sandler probably got
like
like
you
a
would- you would-
big bag off of this
No,
movie.
yeah,
it's
for
a
sure,
Netflix
dude.
movie. So
like you
yeah.
would watch it just because like you'd have to see it once since you watched the first one, and if you enjoyed it and you're a fan, you would watch it
Cool.
once. But then like wherever it takes you, you're just like, nah, this is not it.
I feel like
Yeah.
they casted a lot of popular people, right? Bad Bunny was in this movie for some reason
Oh, what
too.
the
Oh
fuck?
yeah, I didn't know that.
And I think he was pretty good in that movie. I heard so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
The movie itself is just bad. So I don't really
And then
care.
what's it- Megan Qualley was. I think she's in it too. So.
Yeah.
Who? Megan Thee Stallion?
No, what's her name?
That piqued his
Which one?
interest.
Megan Qualley. What's her name?
Oh, isn't it Margaret?
Margaret Qualley. Yes.
The one from Substance.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
She's in there for a little bit. Like she's kind of
Yeah.
funny, but she's like a younger person just
Yeah,
golfing.
I
and
feel like
then
she's too qualified for that role.
essentially
almost,
this
so.
is like post Happy Gilmore days where he's
Mhm.
like he accidentally killed his wife with a
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
golf ball
Yeah,
he's shooting. This is not the first. This is like the intro of the movie. Like they off screen the death of his wife,
What the
and
fuck?
like he's hitting the, because you know how like Happy Gilmore, he like just hits that shit and it goes straight to the green like right away type
right.
of thing. He hits it and it hits her in the head, and she's gone.
She's what, standing in front of him?
No, she's
Yo.
standing way. No.
Basically, yo, might
Way
as well.
out.
Might as well. It was so dumb the way it happened.
It
It
was
was
pretty
literally the
dumb.
dumbest thing ever.
Bro, the golf ball like lands on her. How does
Like
it kill
hits
her?
her straight in the face.
And it kills her.
Basically,
It makes sense.
Wow.
It would kill you, man. He shoots it like
He-
so
he
hard.
he shoots it
From
like,
that far out?
Yeah, that has so
Dude,
much
I don't
velocity
know.
and stuff. It
I
would kill
don't
you.
even care. I'm not gonna like
It
justify
probably
anything
go
that happens
inside your
movie.
brain or something. That's how hard it would be.
But basically, he stops
Yeah.
golfing for
I don't
years,
think
and then
so.
he has like all these kids, and then one of his kids wants to go to like dancing, like ballet school or something in
Mhm.
like France, and now he has to pay for it. So then he signs up for a tournament again, and now because he's washed, he's just practicing again, and then he ends up practicing with like a bunch of noobs, which is that girl from Substance. And then yeah, but just like the whole time you're watching the movie, you're like, why am I watching this? Waste of my time. Like I was so hyped for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worse than like anything you guys have said. Though.
Damn.
You
I
guys
haven't
just never
seen
watch.
it,
You guys just
yeah.
never watched
I
the movie.
didn't
I didn't
see
watch
it.
it.
You guys
yeah.
just never like.
You know what? Because
there's-
you told me it was bad, and you're like, don't watch it.
Because there's salvageable things from each of the movies that you guys said, and
Yeah.
I don't think this has any.
Well, nostalgia would be the only
I don't
thing.
even
and then,
know that. Like you just watch
looking
the
at-
original. Like why are you even watching this? Like
Yeah.
And I think
Fuck.
that was his real wife and his 2 real kids who play in that movie too. So he just that's what he does. He just works with people he loves, and that's just what he does.
Yeah.
You know, with
I
his
mean, he got a
friends
He
and
also
bag.
got his
so,
bag. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do our honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Start off.
I can do mine. Let me start with my honorable mention.
How many are we?
Okay,
Go
here's the
ahead.
thing with my honorable
Mm.
mention. Are we are we counting Brutalist as a movie that came out
No,
this
no,
year?
no. That's last year.
'Cause
2024.
technically, released in theaters this year in January.
It's 2024 movie.
Because then
I
It was,
didn't
it was
know
already in the
those
Oscars
movies.
of 2024, so
No,
I'm
it
not
came out in
counting it.
December.
it
Didn't it?
was like in
No,
theaters. It
before.
was
Yeah.
January. I watched it as soon as it came out
No, but I remember I was able to watch it online in
in
December.
December. Okay, if we're not, yeah,
Because I remember I was watching.
It's a
Because
movie.
I was trying to watch Brutalist before our year-end movie review
Oh, okay.
of last year, so it doesn't count
That's because
this year.
Because it came out in the film festivals.
I know,
earlier.
but if I'm watching it before our 2024 year-end review, doesn't count in
Okay.
2025.
So I guess my honorable mention then would be Predator: Killer of Killers.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
yeah.
That was good.
It was animated, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I just
okay.
honestly it was just a great time.
Do you only have one honorable mention, by the way?
Yeah, that's gonna be my one.
Okay.
I'll have a-
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on the honorable mentions.
I'm just gonna list them. I'm not gonna
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
me too.
them.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna do.
Oh, okay, sure.
I actually
Um,
saw that as well. That movie it was
Predator,
really
did you
good.
watch
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
feel like for them restarting the Predator series, like so far they've hit it. Like it's been good with
Mhm.
Prey and
Prey.
Killer of Killers. Like
Yeah.
it's connected well and it's hype, and like I don't think we've ever gotten so much into the story of Predator from any of the other movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think maybe that's the benefit of having it animated, that they don't have to like put in so much like CGI budget or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
So, yeah, it was just a great movie. Like
Mhm.
I think if you like the Predator franchise, like you would like this movie.
Yeah.
And then they do have another one coming out, like I think in October.
They
Or
do
It's
with
gonna be
Ellie,
animated
with
as
Ellie
well?
Fanning. No,
I know that's
It's
a
a
live
real
action
life.
one. So
Okay.
I think that should be the third movie that'll connect to.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pumping out all these
Mhm.
Predator and Alien.
well, there's a new
movies.
show as well.
Is there a Predator one?
Oh no, sorry.
That's the Alien.
That's the
one.
Alien
That's
one,
Alien.
yeah.
right?
The same kind of
Yeah, that-
Universe.
and all
But
that,
like
yeah.
both of them start like kicking it off again.
Yeah.
It might be one of the best franchises going right
Yeah.
now in terms of just
Yeah,
how much
you know,
content they put
yeah,
out, and
yeah,
they
yeah,
do have
yeah.
a real fandom on
Yeah,
it. so-
They do.
yeah,
They
yeah.
do. 100%.
Well, even I
Mhm.
think Alien Romulus did really good.
Yes,
They did.
For
yes.
Alien franchise, like after they
That was
realized
a really
that
good movie.
people still love Alien, they're like, okay, let's bring it back.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my honorable mention.
I do have a couple. I think it's been a really good movie year, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of a controversial one. I think F1 slipped out of my top 5. I know you guys all probably have it, but
I can't lie.
I
still haven't seen
enjoyed it.
You haven't
hella.
seen it?
Not yet.
You haven't
Oh,
seen
I
it?
know.
Yeah,
I've been
okay.
struggling, bro.
Alright.
That was a really good
I
theater
might have
movie.
to-
I know.
I'm gonna
I
have
want to
to
go.
fight
Huh? Let's go right now.
No.
That's crazy. Okay, continue.
It's coming out in IMAX this week or
Again?
next week. Yeah, they're re-releasing it for IMAX.
Let's go.
Wow.
So you can actually watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a great movie. It was a tough cut, I would say. But that movie, 28 years later, I think, I don't know if any of you guys
I didn't get a
saw
chance to
that.
watch
I didn't get a
I
chance to watch it
yeah.
either.
Great movie, and it did miss it. It was a great movie, but I've watched 28 days, like really, like before that, and that movie is so good that this just didn't live it up to me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to wait a little.
Interesting. Okay.
Fantastic Four, obviously. I think
As
everyone.
I
a
like him.
trilogy for 28 years later, how
Mhm.
is that?
I
like,
did
do
not
they
watch
connect?
the middle one because it wasn't great.
You heard it wasn't good. You're
Yeah,
like,
I'm not wasting
for me,
time. But
man.
the 28 days is one of my.
Yo, I don't even know if I
peak
can
movies.
take your like
no.
critique on this. Like, how do you
No, no,
how do you
no.
watch the first and the last and not the
Yeah,
middle?
not the middle. Yeah.
What the
Well,
hell is this,
you know,
man?
it does,
Imagine
they don't
you
have
watch
to
Batman
connect that
Begins
much.
and then Dark Knight Rises.
This is a zombie movie,
Bro.
you know. It doesn't really connect to anything, so.
It's a burger with no patty.
It's a nothing
Yeah, it's
burger.
just- it's a nothing
It's a
burger.
nothing burger.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I can agree with
Fair
that
movie.
as an honorable mention.
I think Mickey 17 we watched together.
Yeah.
I can agree with that as
I
an
saw
honorable
I
really
thought that was a
that.
fun movie.
Yeah.
And then one I'll do is Together. We just recently watched
Together
that,
was
and
great.
that
That's a great
deserves
honorable
that deserves a mention
Yeah.
as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, with mine, I agree with the Mickey 17. Fantastic
right.
Four as honorable mentions. The other ones that I had listed was Weapons and then Bring Her Back.
You watched it
I did watch it.
Damn.
Okay. and you liked it,
I did actually I liked it more than Weapons.
and
Like,
and it did enough
Mm.
like lore for you.
it was enough where it was like reasonable.
Yeah.
Like they gave like has anybody seen it?
I've seen it.
He's-
Like with the VCR stuff, like
Yeah.
they were giving enough
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah.
to where I was okay with that. You can get the idea of what they're doing and like what's going on.
Okay.
In terms of like the creepiness, like I genuinely had like a reaction to the movie.
Same.
Where I was like at the end of the movie I was like, let me go watch something else, just like brighten up the day, you know.
Damn.
That's fair. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome. What about you?
Black Bag.
Black Bag, yeah. Honestly, I just finished Black Bag, and honestly, I don't even know what's in your honorable mention, to be honest.
That's fair.
I haven't seen a lot of movies. Yes, I had something there, yo. Like, I'm like,
That's fair.
Did you guys watch Companion by chance?
no.
I did. I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed that movie too. So.
I thought it was. I don't know. It was kind of like I watched it and I was like, okay, like why did I watch this? Like,
it's a fun movie.
not that it
man.
was a bad movie. It was
yeah.
just kind of like maybe it just wasn't for me. Like, it was
I don't
fun.
know, AI, bottle
fun.
action. I thought it was a great movie, but
And then I also, to be honest, I don't like Huey. I don't like that. I don't like that actor. I just don't know
he's
what
always
it is.
Huey. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll always see him as the guy from The Boys, and it's just like, I just know he's doing some weird shit anytime I see him now. So it's just like you already knew something was like cooking with him, and then the way it goes, you're just like, because the whole point of the movie at the end of it is like they basically just want money, right? So it's just, I think the whole cabin in the woods type of vibe they were going for was much better, and then once they ended up like showing like what the whole purpose of going in the cabin was, it was just like, oh, like you're just doing it for money. Like, I don't really care about this. Like, you could have done this in so many other ways and it would have been way cooler.
Fair.
Yeah.
Start off.
who wants to kick it off with their top fives?
We'll just keep snake ordering
Sure.
it back.
Snake order?
Yeah.
I put Friendship. Friendships.
Friendships.
Yes.
Friendships.
Wait,
Hell yes.
I forgot about this movie.
Hell
What
yes.
the
I
hell?
love
No.
it.
What the
I love it.
fuck?
Friendships. I put them in.
Yeah, put that in my honorable mention. Man.
That's
Shit.
crazy.
Is that the Paul Rudd?
Yes.
Yeah, Paul
Tim-
Rudd and
Tim
Tim
Robinson.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just so funny, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The
can't
movie
lie,
is so
that's
fine.
funny.
No, that's fine.
It's a
That's a great top 5 pick.
Like, it's just like so much random shit's going on in that movie. Like, quick, I guess. Does anyone? I mean, I guess. So my rating, I think that's like a 8 out of 10 movie.
8 out of 10?
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's a
No, I agree.
like 8. Maybe you could say like 7.5 to 8. That's
Yeah.
the range I would give it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just about like a guy who's trying to make friend.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it's just like the shit that he does and the extremes that he goes to like become friends with people is like a little part of you is like, yo, damn, like when you're trying to make friends, you kind of
Yeah.
do that a little bit, but not to the extreme that he's
Yeah.
doing. But it's just so funny what he's doing.
No, they
You know what I
definitely
mean?
take it to an extreme.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
that's on purpose.
But part of it, like it really does make you like think about your own friendships,
No, for sure.
right? Like,
Yeah,
for
bro,
sure.
brother was reevaluating everybody. He
Yo,
said,
yeah.
what the fuck?
No, I mean it's like that, like because you see just how far he's going to make a friend, and you're kind of like you take into account like the friends you do have, and
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
just like yeah, like I don't know how else to explain it. Like
Yeah, because you're like, what how, what does he have in common? How is he trying to make
Yeah.
these friends? Like, you know what I mean?
and especially
and
like how hard it is to step out of your shell and
Yeah.
like actually take that first step, and then,
Especially at that
Definitely.
age too.
Yeah.
I think that was what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's the commentary on how hard it is to make new friends as an adult.
Yeah,
You know,
Mhm.
yeah,
it just
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
What was
supposed to be in your top
favorite
five?
yeah, I would have it in my top 10
Okay.
potentially, but I just like it. My rating, like, so many good movies came out this year, in my
That's
opinion.
facts.
That I have a decent amount of movies that are in my like 8s and 9s, so I
Mhm.
think it just didn't make the cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene? Would you say?
Favorite scene of the movie? Yo, when he's in the kitchen and sorry, okay, basically he becomes friends with that guy, right? Paul Rudd's character.
Yeah.
And then they like become like best friends, and then he like is like too much, right?
Yeah.
And then they start having like house parties, and then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
stops getting invited.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he pulls up.
Yeah,
And he pulls up with a gun, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this guy's
Yo,
crazy.
when they're all in the house,
Yeah.
and he's trying to just be like, yo, be
He's
friends
like-
with me.
Yeah, he's like,
he's holding him. He's holding him.
and
Like
no,
gunpoint.
and he's like,
Motherfucker, be friends with
no, and he's like, You called the cops, man? What the heck? Bro, it's hilarious.
I thought the whole thing was so funny.
I thought the garage scene was really funny. Remember when they're just jamming out in the garage? I think?
When they're fighting?
No. When
I think it's near the
there's
end.
when they're boxing a little bit.
Yeah, and then he
actually
eats the soap.
And and he just does some weird shit. He's like,
Yeah,
fuck,
he's
like,
like,
I know
"I'm
how it goes,
sorry."
boys. I'll eat the soap. I'll eat the soap.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling him to eat soap.
Yeah,
He's
man,
like,
I'll just eat the soap.
He's like, bro, you guys convinced me. Like, it's like one of those, bro.
this whole scene with his wife.
It's so-
Yeah,
it's
when he
actually so funny.
loses her in the sewer and shit, bro.
Yo,
The whole movie is fucking
he's like,
hilarious, man.
I thought you want to do something fun.
No,
Yeah.
the movie, like, as far as comedies go, like, it was so refreshing. It almost
Yeah.
felt
Nice.
like the way Nora felt with how refreshing that comedy
Yeah.
was. That's how this felt. Like, this would also be a movie I'd probably buy just for that.
Just in
Nice.
the theater experience was great. You know?
Yeah.
Just
I mean, when I
comedies
watched it,
like
there was
that.
like no one in the theater.
No,
Damn.
dude, we were
Yeah.
cackling, man. There was like some
Mhm.
lady like just wouldn't stop laughing next to us. Like, it was good.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's a great pick. Go ahead.
My top 5. My 5th position. I have Warfare.
Oh, I never got a chance to watch it.
I haven't watched it either.
It's a really good movie. I'm sure other people probably have it higher.
Yeah.
For me, it was just, it came down to enjoyability because, like, realistically speaking, I couldn't look at it and be like, this is a flawed movie.
Yeah.
There was some sick ass scenes where, like, you can tell that, like, the actors, like, actually put in, like, effort
Okay.
to, like, get into, like, that Navy SEAL, like, mind or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There, like, for example, well, there's one scene where, like, they were in the middle of, like, gunfire and, like, everybody's coordinated. Like, it's like 10 guys, let's say, and, like, let's just say they're paired up by twos.
Yeah.
They're all doing their own thing, but it's all coordinated.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
really well done, and like they're all communicating at the exact same time. So you're trying to follow like 10 people's voices, and it's just sick. Like,
yeah.
Did that confuse you at all?
no,
Or was it easy,
it
was
was
it
more
easy
so.
to track each of the voices and like figure out what's happening?
It was more so impressive to me that
Okay.
like it was cool.
Yeah.
Because like that's how it realistically is. It's not just one guy yelling out one command. Like
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like quiet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are all communicating. Like it's all like quick. Everything's moving. It was
That's
it was
sick.
really cool.
What was your
And
rating?
it was
for
based off of a true story, I believe, like actual like mission that was going on.
Okay.
And it's like about like them trying to like get out of like the situation because it kind of goes bad for a moment. And
Yeah.
like it's like, how can we get these people out of this like whole like fiasco? My rating was at 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
good.
That's not bad as of top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of movies that I have at like an 8.
Oh.
So it was like,
Didn't make the cut.
didn't make the
All those honorable mentions were those 8s?
yeah, they're
Okay.
pretty, other than Weapons, everybody else was like an 8, I believe.
Okay.
I think the writer or the director actually is a really popular director. Alex Garland. I don't know if you guys know about who that is. I think he wrote like 20. He
That's for
wrote
Warfare?
he wrote 28 Days Later,
There you go.
Ex Machina, Dread. I guess. But yeah, he's in the scheme of that. So
Solid,
it's
yeah.
good. I personally I just don't like war movies anymore.
I
so
love war
I
movies.
just
You don't like
can't.
war movies?
I
Always.
refuse to watch them now because they don't really do anything new anymore. It's just the same kind of. To me, it's like propaganda almost. I'm like,
What?
yeah, I don't want to watch.
I could get.
I just don't
I
want
could
to
get
watch.
the-
war
I could
kind
get the
of movies, you know what I
propaganda
mean?
aspect because it's
Yeah,
like
kinda.
they make them look better or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just
But
over that.
I
You
guess
know?
it depends how it's done. Because like, did you watch 1917?
Yes, I did.
Did you like that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great.
I'm not saying yeah, I don't, but I'm just like I'm off it now. It's like the whole like Middle East
Fair.
thing. I'm just like I
Fair.
don't need that anymore.
It was in
Oh,
Iraq, so
okay.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
you know
Oh,
like
so-
that
Yeah.
just puts me off.
But
of
it was like
to
sick,
be
bro.
fair.
They were like fucking. They'd like have like this coordinated thing going on
Mhm.
where like they're trying to get like an evac, and
Yeah.
like they would use a jet to come down and create like dust clouds and everything, and like just like
Mhm.
they would call it like a show of force
Yeah.
to like get like a bit of clearance for them to just move forward, like
That's
even like
sick.
an intro. Like it was
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Like really tactical about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I think that movie leaned more towards all that like aspect. Of
Oh,
it,
yeah,
right?
100%,
Like
yeah.
how what their minds are like and
Yeah.
how they work as a
Yeah.
team. So yeah.
For sure.
Okay. done.
Because it was really important for them to like even when we look at like if it is accurate what we're seeing, what
Yeah.
happened in real life, it was really important for teamwork for them to get out of that situation. They couldn't have done it without
Yeah.
like
Okay,
everybody
that-
like contributing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a big thing because
That's sick.
you normally have
Yeah.
like a protagonist who will do most of the work, like most of the like.
Who you think is a protagonist literally disappears at the like midway through the movie because
Oh.
like he's so fucking shook with what the fuck just happened
Yeah.
that like somebody else had to take command. Like in like
that's sick.
yeah,
Okay, I might watch this movie.
it was good.
Yeah.
It's on Prime, so yeah, you can
Okay.
watch it.
Awesome. What's
So
yours?
for me, it was a tie, unfortunately. I just couldn't decide. I'm sorry. And it's really popular movies. I would go with Superman as
Okay.
5 and slash Sinners. That's my
Sinners.
That's
Hold
my
on.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Wait,
Mhm.
give me your ratings for both these movies.
They're same. I got them both at 8 out of 10 movies for
Okay.
me.
Sinners is
Um,
8 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it could be higher. Sure, I haven't
Sinners
rewatched
is-
it, so maybe at the end of the year it could be
Oh,
higher
okay.
for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what is that controversial or
I'm just.
I
trying
think
to think of
Sinners
that.
being that low might be controversial, but
Sure,
Superman,
yeah, that's fair.
I can understand that 8
Yeah.
range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like trying to equate both of them is kind of crazy. In my
Oh, I'm not comparing. I'm not
Like-
comparing
like,
the
you know what I
movies,
mean? Like,
right? I'm not
just
comparing
just
them,
thinking about like, I guess like the way that it's filmed, like what
I
you
think
got
it's
out of the
rating
movie.
wise. It's,
Yeah,
it's not.
rating
It's not.
wise,
It's not so like
yeah.
that he's comparing like how it's shot
Yeah.
or whatever acting. It's
Yeah,
it's more
that's,
so
that was
just
the
like
first thing my head went to. Like Superman and Sinners are at the same level.
yeah.
Like they're at
For
the
me,
same
I mean,
level,
yeah, I mean, I love both movies. Like I can't really rate
Fair,
it
fair,
enough.
yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
Superman. I know you guys did a pod and stuff, so maybe.
Yeah, we already
Like
kind of
what?
covered a lot
Like
of it.
I'm watched it as obviously a non comic book fan, right? Like I don't
Okay.
read comics, so I love the characters.
Yeah.
Loved Lois Lane. She's top tier, I think, in my opinion. I even
I
watched
agree.
her show because I'm like, yeah, I need to just watch this person.
This
a little
person,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because her acting chops were great.
Yeah.
She held her own, right? And then obviously Lex Luthor was excellent.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
love him as an actor. I watch all his.
Nicholas Hoult. Yeah.
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 You know. But yeah, I had a great time. That's all I can say.
How'd you feel
know.
about Superman? Like David Corn said.
I think it was a different take. I think almost to him, right? Like way different than Henry.
Oh, yeah,
Cavill,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
Cavill. He's this guy's more new and he's kind of figuring it out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Obviously, this movie had a lot of politics kind of embedded in it, which
Mhm.
I didn't mind. I mean, it was fair commentary
Yeah.
Mhm.
and like what he's thinking, and he's for the people, and But I think that added to the movie, and then what's it called, the other team? What was the other team people?
Justice Gang.
Yeah, Justice Gang.
Yeah.
I thought
Hawkgirl.
they all held their own too.
Yeah.
I thought
For
the
sure.
casting for Hawkgirl is excellent. She's
Yeah.
an upcoming actress. I think
Mhm.
she's in Last of Us and
What's her name?
she's come-
Is it Isabella?
Isabella Marcel or something like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be great. And then and then obviously the action sequences maybe could have been better. Like I don't like they had great ones where who was that robot guy? What's his name?
The Hammer
Mr.
of Moravia.
Mr. Terrific.
Oh,
yeah,
you got my hammer.
oh,
You got
yeah,
my hammer
yeah.
of
Bro, that was
Moravia.
No.
no, like
Huh?
the sequence.
Well, like his,
that
like,
sequence was
yeah.
Oh,
amazing.
yeah,
I was
fantastic.
legit off my seat.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
He was
insane.
levitating. Huh?
And I just felt like the critique I'll have is there was too much dog in that movie. I feel like
Yeah.
he did too
Yeah.
much. I think maybe you guys
I-
mentioned that in the pod. as
So-
well.
Yeah.
I have a point on that because I rewatched it and I
Okay.
disagree fully. I just rewatched it yesterday. I disagree fully.
Really?
What do you disagree?
Like
think it was the
crypto
right
was
amount?
too much.
You
I
think
think it was the right
I
amount.
felt like it was too
Because
easy. though.
if you cut crypto away, then it's like, what the fuck is the point of having crypto even like introduced in this movie, especially if it's supposed to be
Mhm.
Supergirl's dog?
Yeah.
You just introduce it in Supergirl. 2, anytime he's on screen, you actually want the dog to do something.
Yeah.
And like what he was doing wasn't a lot. He was in like, I think like a handful of sequences.
But he was
I don't
two
know.
critical
I
parts
think-
of the movie where he's almost dying in the world, whatever. He came and saved
black
him
hole?
from the black hole thing.
He didn't save him in the
Like,
book.
didn't
he
save
was
him.
Superman
died.
he was a
Superman-
big part in that
Yeah.
sequence, and then he literally
Not
saved
too
him in the
much,
fight.
bro, because he's fucking around with the T-spheres half the time.
Yeah.
Before that, he was chasing squirrels.
Yeah.
No, there's like
The
'cause
end sequence, sure.
I remember there was
sorry.
one scene where I was like, "Yo, like, why is he even in this scene?"
I don't
remember
think,
when I was
yo,
watching it,
I
I
don't
was
think
like, there's
it's-
some scene that he was in that I was like, why is he even here? Like, there's no need for him to be here, like, in
Mhm.
this scene, because it's like a serious scene, and then he comes in.
Oh yeah, that
and-
happens a lot though. Where like
Yeah,
there were so many
yeah.
serious scenes throughout the movie. Like that, I guess, is like one of my gripes. Where it's like I just want to sit in the seriousness for like a little bit more, rather than like, for example, these guys are having like a whole debate. I know it's funny where like he's like trying to fucking press the button. Which one's a fucking pause button? But like they're
Yeah.
having a whole serious like
Yeah.
argument
Yeah.
almost. I would rather them keep that serious tone
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing rather than break it in parts of like little bits of comedy. That was like my gripe
Yeah.
about it.
Oh,
No,
that's
I think with what you're saying about crypto, I don't think it's like too much having him in the movie. I think it's easy brownie points.
that's
That's
True.
that's what I
Almost
mean.
like
That's
that.
what I think he also means by it's too much of having him, because like everyone loves a dog, and
Mhm.
just having him in the movie that much, like everyone's just gonna love it. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you don't need to try as hard because you have a dog on screen and you're just having a dog playing around, like
That's
screwing around and
facts.
shit.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like too much on-screen time, I was like trying to like count the sequences, and I was
Yeah.
like, there's like only a handful where he was actually in it, because like he does disappear for like the middle portion of the
He does.
movie.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we're really only.
I
talking
mean, it's
about,
not a
like,
hard gripe about the movie. But
No, I
I
know.
just maybe I only watched it once. Maybe second time
Yeah.
I might change my mind. But I felt like he did too much to save Superman. Almost, I was like, okay, he doesn't need to be like it. Like, I don't know. That's just how I felt. But
Mhm.
again, like I think I can change. But
On your
Yeah.
second watch, how did you feel about your rating? Did it stay the same?
It stayed the same.
Okay.
yeah. And then Sinners. I mean, I don't know if you want to get it. I don't know if you guys have it in your. I'm sure. I think he does. So
I
I
think
think
I have
we
it.
can talk
Yeah,
about it
we
a
can
little
talk
more.
about it
But
later.
I just loved how I loved the movie. Like
Yeah.
this music was
Mhm.
fantastic. The world that they created was amazing, right? An
Mhm.
original movie. So acting was obviously phenomenal
Mhm.
too. So I mean, what kind of movie was it? Like a horror? Like I don't, not really a horror, but
It's listed as a
it's
horror,
listed
but
as horror,
it's
but
one
it
of those
wasn't a
movies
horror,
where,
right?
yeah,
it's like a whatever it is, gothic thriller, whatever, right?
yeah.
Yeah, no, it did it. Again, the hype meter was really high because I watched maybe a week after you guys even.
Yeah.
So that almost suppresses my viewpoint almost, like because subconsciously I'm like expecting
Everybody's
greatness.
hyping it up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I mean, it was great, but again, probably wasn't. Obviously, it's not my favorite movie of the year, but
Yeah.
again, I loved it. Great movie, and I'm gonna watch it again. Maybe it'll go higher in my
Mhm,
top.
mhm.
top
Fair
10,
enough.
so.
Yeah.
What about you?
My top 5. I have Accountant 2.
Of
I don't know
course.
if any of you guys watched this movie.
No.
I haven't seen it yet,
Did
but
you watch it yet?
No, not we have. This guy loves Accountant for some.
he loves Ben Affleck.
Yo,
Ben
listen,
Affleck, but it's Ben
listen,
Affleck
listen,
and,
listen,
and
listen.
Jason.
Yeah.
I watched-
Bernthal,
I
yeah.
watched Accountant. When I watched Accountant, I was like, okay, this is like a 8.5 movie. It's not that, like, it's decent. It's decent.
Yeah.
Like maybe even like a 7, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
When I watched Accountant 2, I was like, yo, this is like a perfect sequel. Like it's better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the guy that plays Punisher.
Mhm.
That's his brother. Like, and in the first one, you don't see them and you don't realize that until the very end of the movie. So you're really just following Ben Affleck as like this like autistic like accountant guy that like kills people. Or not kills people, but like like he does like odd jobs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he figures out like because he calls the accountant because he figures out like a money trail and he figures out like what businesses are corrupt or whatever, and he like he'll topple like a bunch of corruption essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also has like this sidekick that like helps him with tracking things down, and she's like a hacker, and it's like this like almost like this like I don't want to say like hidden society, but like kind of gives me like an X-Men vibe of like these talented kids, or like
they're just all autistic.
like no, they're not. I don't know if they could be.
They're disabled.
They in some way
They're
like they could-
disabled.
yeah,
I'm just super smart.
and then they're just
Yeah.
smart, and they're like they help him hack, and like he does all the stuff like physically while they do all that like tech stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like you see a lot of that in the second movie, and then like you also have like regular detectives like FBI agents whatever, and they're trying to also solve shit, but they don't have the means or the capabilities to do it in the way that he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing how much better he is at it, and then you have the dynamic between him and his brother, and I think that dynamic right there, like just seeing that on screen was just like that made it different from just like another John Wick wannabe movie. And I think that's what your gripe was
not at
with
all.
the first one.
First
Wait.
one is completely different than the second one, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it's a different director. They aim for different. They don't. I mean, it's not John Wick at all.
Because that's like a lot of like the action movies nowadays, like people think it's just like a John Wick ripoff, so then like or it's not as good as John Wick or whatever, because John Wick has just become like that name. So I feel like Accountant 2 really like sets itself apart.
What's your rating for this, by the way?
A 9.
Wait,
See, this
so
is
your top
crazy.
fives
Yo,
are
this
all
is
in the
what?
nines?
This is almost as bad as Weapons
Yeah,
being
dude.
down. To be honest, this is.
Yeah,
What
dude.
the
We're already in the
fuck?
nines.
This is
Yeah,
nuts.
dude.
You're fucked.
No, I'm serious.
Have you guys
I-
watched the original Accountant, by the way?
No.
I've seen the original. I've seen the
Okay,
first one. I haven't seen
and
the second yet.
Did you like
Yeah.
the Accountant?
It was good, but
It
it's
was
not
good.
like it's
It
not
was
like
good, but this guy
It's not a nine.
I just really like
loves-
Accountant 2. I just the first
Wait, what's your first one rate? What's the rating?
like
for
an
first?
8. Like the first one's like an 8, maybe a 7.5. Like it's good, but it's not like crazy.
Yeah.
But then the second one,
I
like
agree.
I just really love their dynamic, and then like the case that they're solving, like everything, it just had me. Like there was no moment.
Damn.
There was no moment in the movie that I was
Yeah.
like, this is just like this is bad. This is like I didn't like this, or I like regret my time or nothing. Like
It was a
none of
good
that.
theater movie.
And I really like the like coming off of the first one. As soon as you watch the second one, it
Flows?
flows so well. Like, and that was like the biggest thing is that you don't really. It's hard to find a sequel that does better than the first, and this one did, in my opinion. So, yeah. Give it a 9.
Damn. All right, we're already in the 9s over
Give it
there.
a 9.
All right, what's your number 4?
That's insane.
What's my number?
Hey, going from a 9 to 9.3, 9.2, 9.1.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
live action one, eh?
I have it as at a 9.5.
We're already
That's crazy.
So you have a rated
bro.
10 something like that. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Because
the fuck?
and this is not even really an issue with How to Train Your Dragon, because How to Train Your Dragon is so good.
It's a solid movie. There's like
It's
literally
such a
nothing
good
wrong with
movie.
it.
It's such a good like almost 1-for-1
Yeah.
with the animated movie.
Yeah.
The only issue you can really have with the movie is why would you watch this over the animated? Because it's almost exactly the same. And the only answer I have for
Visuals.
that is that like some people just don't like animated works,
That's true.
and they just like sometimes they need to see it like live action for them to really like connect with that movie.
For me, it was the visuals. The
Yeah.
visuals were fucking killer.
It was great. Everything was great.
like,
and,
Mhm.
The difference for me in like the animated to like the live action was like why I might rate or pick to watch the live action. I mean,
yeah.
bro, like the sequence of like him learning to ride the dragon
Yeah.
for the first
Yeah.
time and like being successful.
Nightwing,
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Beautiful.
And I,
Beautiful.
He looks so good.
Yeah,
the
he did.
CGI, everything looks
Yeah.
so great. Like, and the casting for all the characters was great. Like,
Yeah, that was solid.
yeah, I have like the only reason this isn't my 4th and not any higher is because I'm not like the biggest How to Train Your Dragon fan.
Okay.
So like I didn't connect to the movie in that sense. But like as a movie, yeah, like this is great. Like there's really like nothing wrong with the movie. Yeah.
I can agree with that, yeah. I mean, like a lot of my top 5 literally just came down to
Do
is
I
there
like it
an
more?
issue with the movie? Not
Yeah.
really. Okay, it
Mhm.
just comes down to enjoyability.
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at now. Like my whole top 5 is kind of like that. Like starting from
I mean, Wackatel.
Yeah.
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 What about you?
So I
Vern?
just want to preface by the How to Train Dragon. That I love How to Train Dragon, like the whole like the animation movies. So
Yeah.
I actually it is my favorite movie, but I'm not gonna put it as that because I feel like it's
It's
interfering
biased.
my
It's
it's too biased because I was gonna love it no matter
Okay.
what.
Okay.
I'm gonna just exclude it. But yeah, it is one of my favorite movies of the year.
Well, you probably wouldn't have liked it if they fucked up like the live
I'm
action.
sure,
like,
yes,
where
yeah,
if it
but I
wasn't
just
like
wanted
one
to
to
be
one or
in
something.
that world,
Okay.
again, and just the feelings it gave me when I
Yeah.
first watched it. Because
Mm.
That was
that's
my
my
thing
favorite
with, like,
franchise of all time. So.
Lilo and Stitch. It wasn't like really one to one with like
Yeah.
the animation.
But I like the way they took it.
it. Was good. Like it's not
Yeah.
a bad movie, but I swear if they kept it one to one, it would be.
It'd be hard
More
to do
up.
that one to
Yeah.
one though.
Yeah, but
And that's kind of the issue they had.
but
right?
that's
So what's
that's
your-
the
what's
issue
your
with like
number
live
4?
actions.
Yeah.
You kind of gotta stick
stick
one
to it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number 4 is friendship. I think we already mentioned it.
Yeah, we
so
talked
we
about
don't
it,
talk
yeah.
about it too much. But
Yeah.
yeah,
What's your rating on it?
I think my rating was 8. Like I mean, I don't do the points, so it's
Yeah.
for me. It's just like it's a solid 8 out of 10 movie.
Yeah.
I have to do points, man.
Yeah, like Tim Robinson. I think I didn't really know too much about him.
Yeah.
But he's over the top. I think he was banned from like SNL too. I think he's
He's
too
banned
crazy.
from SNL.
Or like they didn't really hire him.
I swear he's always the same person, like wherever he acts.
Like
in.
his
He's just so over the
Yeah, but
top.
But they're so
and-
good.
They
His
are
skits
good,
fantastic.
and like the thing is, like I think what makes the movie work really well is because it's Tim Robinson.
Yeah,
If
no,
you-
he
if you-
carries that entire.
if you
Paul
had-
Rudd
if-
is like a
if you
secondary
had-
character, which is
He
kind of
is.
insane because he's Paul Rudd.
He's Paul Rudd, yeah.
And I think his skits are. Well, I think you should leave. Right? That's
Yeah.
his Netflix show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a great movie. Had a great time.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
All right.
Superman,
Top
Yeah.
4, huh?
top 4,
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
enjoyable movie. Great,
Yeah.
great rewatch.
And you're giving it a 10?
8.7.
8.7.
Mm.
Okay.
Kept it the exact same.
Kept it
as
exactly
when
the
we
same.
did,
Exactly
did our
the same.
review.
I tried to bring
My
it down.
sentiments to the movie is
Okay.
pretty much the exact
Yeah.
same after a second watch. Like it's a really good movie. Like
Yeah.
especially with like rewatchability. I think like it's one of those movies where like you can literally just put it on,
I-
have your fucking like meal, whatever you got, and just like enjoy that shit.
It's just a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
You don't need to think too hard. It's just whatever it gives you,
That's
what it gives
facts.
you, and just like enjoy it.
Can I just ask you guys? I think you already mentioned this on the pod, but do you guys like it more than the 2014 one, Man of Steel?
2013, Man of Steel,
2013,
no.
yeah. You didn't like it as much as that one.
I
no?
do.
It's you.
Well,
can't-
I'm not gonna take your opinion on it 'cause I know because of
I do.
Yeah.
You can.
I do.
You like it, this one more.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it in the pod,
Yeah.
but I think Man of Steel is a better film.
I can agree with this.
But
I'm
I
on
think,
the same
but I
sentiment.
think this Superman is more like Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
this
Like
Super-
he's more
this-
hopeful.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, that's how Superman is. Where the other one was like more stoic and like, you know.
David Cornstalk is the best Superman we've got, and I agree with that full-heartedly. Like that's just, but then the story of Man of Steel with Zod, and also like I guess like the VFX with their fight choreography, I liked more. Even though
the slow motion.
No, but the tone,
even just like the speed, the way they show you speed feats and stuff,
Yeah.
like everything it just felt great.
And
the
the music,
tonality
the
of that
music.
film is different.
And
though,
then
too.
also like
Yeah.
Krypton, like getting all that like knowledge of Krypton beforehand, and like having the opening scene just be like all this action of like the planet dying.
Yeah.
Like that was such a great way to intro the movie.
No, that was. And then
Yeah.
his whole like.
I can agree with that.
I can actually go other way too. I loved how this movie didn't give me because I think everyone knows.
Yeah, yeah,
I love
100%,
that. The 30,
100%.
whatever
I
it was, right?
I think
So-
some of the issues I have with this movie is that it had to repair a lot of the damage that Man of Steel did. And because it did that, like you can tell that there's so many like parts or sequences in the movie that you're like, they only did this because Man of Steel is a thing.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't. There's a lot of things they.
Oh, you
wouldn't
got
have
you
done.
kind of have to though, because
Yeah.
like it's for like 10 years, the image of Superman is that,
Yeah.
right? Like you're thinking
Mhm.
Henry
That's true.
Cavill, you're thinking about everything that came after Man of Steel 2,
Yeah.
BVS, Justice League, the other Justice League,
Yeah.
Black Adam.
Black Adam, even though he's in there for like one line, but
Yeah.
but there was a lot of damage, not just to Superman, but just like DC in general. Like
Right.
Yeah.
like we can really look back just to like how everybody was talking about it online too. DC did not have a fan base.
No.
It was the Snyder it was the Snyder cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. That's why like it's hard to rate it. If you're rating as a film, Man of Steel, I love the narrative of that way more with Zod than I do with the Lex Luthor stuff. Like,
Okay. Top 4.
Lilo and Stitch.
I just shut out the
Lilo
movie. He goes, yeah,
and
Lilo and Stitch. Fair enough.
honestly, Lilo and Stitch just did not make my cut like that. But
What's your rating?
So, would I rate Friendship? I think I give it a 7.5.
Yeah.
So I give this like a
You
7.
give it like a 7.5 to 8.
A
Eight
7?
range.
No, like a 7.5 to 8. But I like now that I think about it, I'm like, it was probably 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give this like a 7.6.
What?
Just the point one.
What is wrong with you?
What?
Why didn't you like it?
What?
Like, why didn't you like it more?
More than that?
Yeah.
It was a good movie. Like
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it was like a.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I didn't like watch the movie and go like, holy shit, this movie's crazy.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like unless I watched a movie and it was like that, that's when it ends up hitting like in my 8 or 9s. You guys know that.
I agree
Like
with the
my
sentiments.
ratings are generally lower than
Yeah.
than
That's
you
true.
guys. You know what
It
I'm
needs
saying?
to make you think about some shit before you're like it's a 9 or 10.
No, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, Lilo and Stitch, I could definitely see in that 7 like range. Like it's a
Right,
good movie, but
yeah,
it's not like,
yeah.
Guess what?
oh
I
my
gave
god.
9.8.
It? Guess what I gave it?
Huh?
Guess what I gave Lilo and Stitch?
Probably like a
8.5.
8.9.
I gave it a 9.
I was 0.1 off.
I gave it a 9.
Yeah, I think your ratings are too
No,
high.
Yeah, what is
honestly,
it? Yo,
so-
wait, can we talk about this?
Yeah,
I
your
swear, like
ratings
the
are too
last few years we've done these mid-years and like everything, you and Jochik are like the most strict. Usually I'm pumping out the
No.
9s.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Yo, Lilo
What
and
do you-
Stitch.
It's been a good year,
No, yo,
man.
listen, Lilo and Stitch, like, cause I was thinking about that and How to Train Your Dragon as both live action interpretations.
Yeah.
And they both did it justice. Like, Stitch was amazing. Like,
No,
Stitch,
yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
like I think Stitch was better done than anything in How to Train Your Dragon. And like Stitch alone was done anything like it's just done way better, and the
But
comedy
why?
and everything in Stitch, like it was just perfect.
But like, why is he done better?
Stitch is just a better character. Like everyone loves Stitch.
So like crypto.
Kind of like Crypto. Yeah.
So like brownie
but,
pudding.
but it's not.
No,
No, I'm just
no,
fucking.
no,
I'm
no.
fucking
He's
with
kind
him.
of the same thing.
I'm fucking with him. I'm
That's-
fucking with him.
Yeah. And like the one thing they did change, it's like honestly, it didn't hurt the movie.
It didn't hurt it, but like
It's just because you have
I think
that, like,
I would
animated
appreciate these like movies that are being turned from like animation to live
Yeah.
action. If they stick 1-to-1, I'll appreciate it more because
one. That's true.
especially if it's done right already through animation.
Yeah,
what's the
that's
point
true.
of changing it?
That's true.
Like keep
they
it
did,
the
they
same.
did mention that like they had like constraints with their CGI, like their budget.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they couldn't keep it 1-to-1.
Fair.
Which I mean, I completely like understand that. And like, also when you had the guy from in the animated movie, like the guy that's actually like running after Stitch, he's a beast. He's a tank. And there's things that like it's hard to translate from animated into live action.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand why they had to tone it down and then make the scientist the bad guy essentially.
Yeah.
Like, Like it,
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it grounded it so much more, and the
Yeah,
goofiness
yeah.
with like is him what's the guy with the one eye? The alien with the one eye.
I forgot his name.
Yo, like the comedy was everything was on point. The characters were done so well. Like everything.
Yeah.
Like the only one gripe is that they didn't do it 1-to-1. But
Mhm.
it's like
And the thing is,
it wasn't bad though.
I had
not having it
forgot,
1-to-1.
like, because I hadn't seen Lilo and Stitch in so long that, like, pretty much forgot the plot of the film. So when
Yeah.
I watched it, I was like, oh shit, this is what it was
You're
like.
just finding out
Yeah.
new stuff.
You know what I mean? Like it gave me that same vibe as when I watched Lilo and Stitch as a kid.
yeah, exactly.
Right?
And
Which
that's
was,
the
I was
biggest
like, you know
thing.
what? Like, that's the whole point of this movie. Like,
Like
that's the whole point
like
of a
Lilo,
remake.
Lilo was so nicely done, and they had so many emotional moments in the
Oh,
movie.
facts, bro. So
Like,
many emotional
And
moments.
I felt more connected to Lilo and Stitch than I felt to How to Train Your Dragon. But How to Train Your Dragon was just a better like 1-to-1. Like it was just solid.
It might have had
through
a
and
higher
through.
budget and
Yeah.
all that too. So.
But, like, it,
Like, that's all
like,
it was.
True.
I mean, like, Lilo and Stitch just has banger quotes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just because you did a
Yeah.
bad thing doesn't mean you're a bad person,
Yeah.
bro. Right? And, like,
And, you know, when
Ohana means
Stitch
family,
gets-
bro.
Well,
Yo.
what is the bad thing? you
yeah,
did?
where
No,
what
I
is
know,
the
I
bad
know, I
thing
know,
here?
I know.
Like, what are we?
Hey, no,
What are we really talking about right
Yeah,
now?
hold on.
And like yo, when Stitch is sad, man, you're sad. Like I don't
Or
know
when-
lie.
or
When you
when-
see him sad, like
or
the
when
puppy dog-
Lilo's sad.
yeah, her too.
Right? Her too,
Her
because
too.
the actor, she killed it, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the movie,
Oh.
but I trust you guys' opinion on this.
Which one? Because he gave it a 7.6, I gave it a 9.
I think
He'll probably stick over here. If I'll be honest.
yeah, definitely that one.
Yeah, you're wild.
yo, it was great. I don't know. Like I feel like because it has like it's a like a childhood movie.
Mhm.
I'm not rating it as critically because it gave me like all that childhood stuff that I was thinking.
But
of.
Superman's also childhood.
Not in the
Yeah,
same
you
way.
rated it more critically.
No, I mean yeah,
It's because he
But
it's because he
Superman-
expects more.
I expect more.
And it's not Zack
I
Snyder.
expect
that's why.
more.
That is not Zack Snyder.
No, I expect more out of Superman because I'm also more well read into Superman and everything. Like,
Fair
Yeah.
enough. So my number was my
Three?
number 3.
Now you're on your third, yeah.
Number 3, Superman.
oh
Yeah.
He cracked
Yeah.
it into the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So I know. So another movie. Okay.
What's your rating for that?
7.7.
There.
fair. Yeah, I know. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
I don't
we
need to
had a
argue.
good
We've-
discussion
we've already-
about it.
we've already
you know
talked
what?
about
I
it.
saw somebody tweet about how like if you remove the engineer out of the movie, nothing changes.
Facts.
and
Unfortunately,
then I
kinda
read that
facts.
like and I was like, wow, that's actually like now I just feel like why did I
Because-
have it rated so high?
Because
before?
I brought
Well,
up
actually,
how the
the
engineer
whole
was useless.
the whole grotesque sequence of Superman getting his lungs fucked
Yeah.
disappears out of the movie,
that
and I feel like
that's true.
that's I was mentioning it, I think in like our first pod when we did it. That's a very Superman like comic book quality where he's getting
Yeah.
fucked up and yet he's
Yeah.
still like the nicest guy
Yeah.
on the planet.
yeah.
That is a good sequence there when he's taking him into space and stuff.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
All
Fair.
right. What's
We
your-
talked about it enough.
My third,
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon,
Okay.
out of 9.
Huge. 9. Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Huge.
Like I said, the visuals were
Yeah.
insane. I was watching that shit. I was just like,
I haven't watched
wow.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Is it
It's
is it
so
on
good.
Disney Plus now or?
Probably.
No, it's. I don't think it's a Disney
it's a
movie.
It's a what is it called?
Might be Warner Bros. or something like that. Might be on Crave soon.
Is it DreamWorks? No.
It's DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
but-
gonna say.
Yeah, but it's gonna be on Crave. I think it won't be on Disney. That's what
No?
I'm trying to say, no.
Yeah, it'll probably be on Crave, yeah.
Okay.
Or Prime.
Whatever.
One of
No,
those.
Prime.
Either way, just watch it.
Just watch it, bro.
You'll enjoy it.
I was actually
Yeah.
gonna say one thing. Like I think that you said 1-to-1. I think the what's the girl's name again? Ag something.
Oh yeah, she was a
Agnes?
1-to-1, right?
Agnes?
No.
It's not
Is
Ag.
that
It's something with A though.
Hagrid?
Yes.
Astrid.
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 I felt like in the
Astrid?
animated movie, she had more presence. I felt like, and she was just
Yeah.
she's a better character in the film, in the animated one compared to this one. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
felt that.
Well, I mean,
But I
this
don't know about
movie
you
was
guys.
like 2 hours long, where like the animated would have
It
been
was
like,
almost 3 hours long.
yeah.
It's
So
really
then the
long.
animated one was like half
Wonderful.
the time. So it's like they obviously had to like include more lines and things.
No,
So
it's
there
not
was
even that. I just
different
felt
changes to it.
she, as a character, was just held her own.
I
She's more
think in the
powerful
a-
in that one.
I think in the anime, yeah, it was like more
Mhm.
powerful, and I think they made you hate her a lot more in the beginning, or like
Yeah.
not like
Mm,
her as much.
okay.
Versus in like the live, it was like
yeah. But this one, I feel
not
like
as like
you can tell in the
yeah.
anime when she was the best warrior and all that stuff
Yeah.
too, right?
yeah.
This one I didn't feel it as
no,
much.
you could feel it in this one for sure.
I didn't feel it as
For
much.
sure.
That's all.
Because they were doing the trials, and she was like the only one who actually knew what the fuck she was doing. Everyone else
That's
was
also
struggling
true.
in some like
Mhm.
sort of way, and the only reason she was struggling is because people were getting in her way. To be honest,
Yeah.
like
It's fair. Anything else you want to add?
No,
No.
it was a great movie.
it's
Uh,
great. Like a solid.
Yeah.
my third is Black Bag.
Damn.
Damn.
Crack
Yeah.
your top 3.
How did you like it so much?
I loved it because one thing about me, like I just love aesthetically pleasing movies.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
shot well.
very beautifully shot and just like I said, acted amazing. Like action was
You also
phenomenal. And I did watch it pretty early in theaters, so I don't know if that changes anything, but
Yeah.
and the director, what's it called, Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like his film. I just like how he directs
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
The espionage was just awesome. I
It was
thought.
good.
Right?
Yeah. I feel like it was. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I feel like
You
it was,
just watched it, so I was like,
I feel like it was very different
exactly.
than most espionage movies. Whereas most espionage movies you watch nowadays are just explosions,
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
that, like just random action sequences. Where this was fully like focused on espionage,
The dialogues
and the entire time you're watching the movie, you're like, "Yo, who's outsmarting who?" Like,
Yeah,
it's basically like
exactly.
chess.
Yeah.
Like they're playing chess the entire movie.
yeah.
You know?
like the opening scene is phenomenal. The dinner scene.
Oh yeah.
I just thought, wow, like he gives him truth serum and then
No, 100%. And
Wait,
then
what?
they bring it back.
yeah,
Like,
they
they
bring
brought
it
that scene
back.
back,
At
and I
the
was like,
very
that's
end,
sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it has good young actors like that. What's
They
his
had
name?
Kate Blanchett, right?
Clay Blanchett. Yes,
She's the one from Tar.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's in a she's like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's four
fantastic.
Oscars, man.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
A guy named Reggie Jean Page, who the guy who ends up being the bad guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
I think he's in it for James Bond too.
Oh,
He's gonna
really?
be a prominent actor.
No way.
Oh, okay.
And I just love the, like I said, like even with F1,
Yeah.
I know you guys will talk. I will talk about that too. But just how beautiful the movie is.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And
Yeah,
I just have a little soft spot for that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. it's my number
That's
three.
fair.
All right, you're number 3.
Sinners.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your rating? 9.7.
Yeah, it has to be, bro. Has to be a fucking 9.7.
Let me just double check this. Let me get back.
He's already at 9.5.
I need to make sure that I'm not lying about it. Wait, where did I have this? Oh, I have it. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
What?
It's
That
lower
doesn't
than
make
your
sense.
others.
It, like I told you, I didn't connect to How to Train Your Dragon the way that like most people did. So because of that, like even though it's a 9.5 as a film, like I wouldn't necessarily buy the movie. Like even though I love it as a film, like it's just
How is your
Yeah, I'm
rating
confused.
Yeah, your rating system needs
why
needs
is your
an audit
rating,
here.
No, but why is your rating?
because at the end of the day, like even if it's a 9, I just liked Sinners more overall. Like it does have like there's like it's a horror movie. It didn't scare me.
Mhm.
There's things that like the movie like I guess is like does that like like I might not agree with, but it's just like that. I guess there's just better peaks, the things that I liked out of it. Whereas How to Train Your Dragon was just a 1-to-1 remake, and I didn't bring up like why would I watch this over the animated one? Because I did like the animated ones.
Okay.
Right? So like
But why is your rating for that so high?
the
That's
9.5 because the 1-to-1, it's like the
So
original
why
is so
why isn't
good.
it higher?
For what?
Like why is Sinners
Sinners
not lower and How to Train like higher
why-
on your
yeah.
list? Because technically speaking, your
Technically,
Sinners
it'd
is
be-
a
it'd be
9, right?
It'd be like you're saying, it'd be my 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. Like I guess you could say that, but I would say that's what Sinners was doing. Like it's original, and I think it just gets a lot more points for doing something totally different in that genre.
So
Whereas
then-
How to Train Your Dragon was just a 1-to-1.
So then why didn't you just rate it higher?
There was
so confused.
because like there's things there's also things I don't like about it too,
Okay.
which is why it's
Yeah.
like, you know, because like the fact that it's a horror movie and it doesn't actually do anything horror related, and then also
Yeah.
like they don't tap into
You're-
the lore of the vampire
Yeah,
stuff. I know
yeah.
things like that I just didn't like about the movie. Where I'm like, hey man, like
You're kind of like breaking the whole
rating.
ratings.
Yeah, you do
because
definitely-
now it doesn't matter
I
what.
see what
rating
you're trying to
give.
say.
Like
But
I
it
basically
doesn't
make
like,
sense.
like
I
for
see,
example,
but,
like for example, like I could rate a movie a 7, but it could be like my top movie.
yeah, because like it's my bias coming in.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, the
that's
reason-
why
the reason why he has,
that's
like-
why I excluded How to
Like he
Train
has
Your
How to
Dragon.
Train Your Dragon at like his favorite movie.
Yeah.
That's his bias. I'm keeping it like that's just part of my bias, right? So that's why it's like that.
All right.
Yeah. Like Lilo and Stitch isn't even in my top 5.
Yeah.
But I vouched for it so hard.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, fair enough.
Yes, you did.
Is
Like,
Lilo
come
and
on.
Stitch rated just as highly as Sinners for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you could have slotted.
But it's just
Lilo and
the
Stitch
difference
in.
is the preference. Like Sinners was just like I just liked what.
Yeah, you're nitpicking at this point.
Yeah.
to be honest, so
That's what it is. Like these are like if I have these movies at my 9s, it's like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
how do I really justify like which one's better than the other, right?
Mhm.
And like I guess like the one benefit for Sinners is like I did get a second watch for it.
Mhm.
I did not get a second watch for How to Train Your Dragon.
No,
I
fair
don't,
enough.
I don't
So
think
I-
you need to, anyways. I think
I don't, but
You
but
get-
also I would say that I didn't get to go back and watch the animated version, so I didn't get to really
Mm.
like check to see like what like which one did I actually prefer more.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right. Because I'm going based off of what I remember from the animated one.
So what's your 2?
Lilo and
F1.
Stitch.
F1.
F1.
Well, okay, what's F1's rating?
Let me check.
It's like an 8.9 out of 10.
A 7.
F1's also a 9. Like I can give it a 9.2, 9.3, but it's
Yo,
I need to watch it again.
your fifth and fourth movie are more higher rated
No.
than your third and
My fourth one's the only one who's a 9.5. The other ones were all 9s.
okay, wait, yeah, but like,
Yeah. it's only How to Train Your Dragon that's a 9.5.
so you could
I just
literally-
don't like that franchise is just not like my
my
favorite. It's a bias coming
You
in.
got me fucked up.
It's
bro.
my bias coming
You
in.
got me fucked
The
up.
9s are biasly better.
You got me so
9.5.
fucked up right now.
That doesn't
They
make
are.
sense.
What do you mean? No, I just like I'm not into race car shit.
Yo, what
Like, I
happened
don't-
this year?
Great movies.
Your ratings
Great
were
movies.
normal the last 2 years. What the fuck
Yeah,
Yeah, we
happened
need,
this
Yeah.
year?
how many 9s did you have last
Yo.
year?
Oh,
That's
he,
what I want
he
to
was
know.
always on the higher end though.
He was on the higher.
I was in the
okay,
middle, I
He was
think.
in the middle. I was definitely always
On
on
the
the
higher
higher
end.
end, and
You were
Jochik
at
was
the
on the
lowest.
lowest. He's always on the
Yeah.
lowest.
I'm on the
But
higher
right
end
now
right
he's
Figure.
on the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yo, I don't. Great movies.
It
I
was
think
a
they're
great movie.
movies. I think there's
No,
less,
it's good, but like
I think there's
you
less
could-
to pick apart out of these movies that have been
Yeah,
coming
fair,
out.
fair.
That
But like you got me fucked up in the sense that like
Yeah.
you got like a 9.5 and then like you're 9 and a 9.
well, I might like the thing
What's
with-
your one? Like a
the thing with How
9
to Train Your
again?
Dragon is like if I watch it one more time, I could probably drop it down to a 9. Like I gotta. That's the
So
thing.
his top 5s are all just 9.
All just
Yeah.
nines.
They're just great movies. Like I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know. Better ratings.
F1 like because I watched Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo did not hit like the way I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
So going into F1, I didn't know if it was gonna hit, but then there was actors in it that I was like, okay, like these guys are gonna make me want to watch it. Like I have to watch it. And then like
Mhm.
actually watching the movie, like I just loved their cast. I loved the way they all interacted. Like everyone had a role to play, and like whatever that role was in the movie, I was like I was like captivated by it. Essentially,
Yeah.
like is it Damson Idris or
Mhm.
something?
Mhm.
Is his name?
Yep.
I love him from Snowfall.
Yeah.
And he's such
He's an upcoming.
he's such a great actor,
too,
and
yeah.
he was like the biggest thing. I wanted to watch him. Like he was the biggest selling point for me. And then watching his like whole character arc of him learning and growing and from like Brad Pitt and actually like
Mhm.
figuring out like I guess who he is as a race car driver and
Yeah.
stuff. Like that was awesome. And him actually like and then also getting that backbone with his mom and being like, yo,
Mhm.
like it was my fault. Like it wasn't his fault. It was my fault.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
all that. Like I was like, that was like so many redeeming qualities out of this character.
Mhm.
And then also like there's typical ways to end like movies like this,
Mm-hmm.
and when you had that last like lap, you were fully expecting like him to win it, or you're expecting like Brad Pitt to die. Like
You are.
you're fully, like,
You are.
No, he wants a tragedy.
Not
He wants
us.
a tragedy.
You, bro.
but you
I
are-
remember, bro.
but you're like the way you're expecting these things to go, like, and the way they did it, I was like, oh, okay, I love it. Like this is perfect. This is exactly what I would have wanted. Yeah. Like, and the soundtrack.
Mm.
I don't even have to talk about the
You
soundtrack.
already
You
talked
guys
about it.
know the soundtrack
You
is
never
insane.
talked about it, bro.
Yeah, like, dude, like I'm bumping that soundtrack when I'm going to the gym. Like it's a great, like, yeah, there's everything about it.
I just think it didn't make my top 5 because I felt like it was a great movie, first of all, right? But
Mhm.
I felt like it was almost like an ad. Like if it was just like an ad for Apple almost, and it was just like, and it's a story. It's not a new story. It's the same common story. Same director as Top
Yeah.
Gun Maverick. And
Yeah.
I feel like it's the exact same movie essentially. It's
Okay.
like old guy redeeming himself kind of thing. Has
Yeah.
a younger guy like on, you know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's
That's my bread and
why I
butter,
didn't
man.
have it on top 5 because I didn't watch anything new, but it
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
beautiful and it's probably the best racing movie I think ever made probably. And like you said,
Yeah.
it had a budget of like 400, like it's something crazy, right? So
Best
yeah,
racing
it is
movie of
gonna
all
be-
time.
it probably is. Yeah, I mean that
That's
maybe
what I'm saying.
Rush.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's top 2.
Rush.
You think it's
Rush
better?
Rush
than,
is
you think,
great.
You think it's
Rush
better
is
than
massive.
Cars?
Rush is insane.
Well, I'm not. Live
I think so.
yeah,
What
this
the
is like a
hell?
live action
Yeah.
Cars.
It's better than Cars. Like, get out of here. This is the Cars live action, eh?
But yeah, no,
Wait.
Brad Pitt was great in that movie too. So
What's your?
That's the next move.
Yeah.
Cars live action.
What's your number 2?
my number 2 is Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
Really?
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
loved
watch
it that much?
I loved it because we can get into it, but
Yeah.
Get
Get
into,
into
it.
it.
Yeah.
Tell me your rating
Okay.
first. Tell me your rating first.
Oh
think-
shit, yo, he's angry.
Yeah.
again, like it's still like a 8-ish around that range, whatever you guys
You're
want
in
to
the
put it.
8s.
Yeah.
You
It's not a
guys gotta get
Jochik.
to the 9s, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about our top 5s here. You get into these 9s,
Um,
please.
I think one negative part of this movie. It's long. The first 30 minutes are slow. I will give you guys that. I was like, what is going on here? It's like they're just bringing everything back from the other
First
movies.
part.
Yeah.
So I was a late bloomer to Mission Impossible. Like I watched all of them. Like from actually no, I was from 3 to now.
Yeah.
Became a huge fan like of the whole franchise. I was like, man, this probably one of the greatest action movies I've seen. All like from Ghost Protocol. What is it? Whatever the other movies are. I forgot. Fallout, and all these movies, right? You just have a great time. You know what to expect from the movies. By now it's a great stunt scenes. I'm not going in there for great stories or anything, but I'm going in there for Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise things.
Yeah.
When you watch what he does, like how he prepares for the movies, you have absolutely no choice but to just love the movie. You just all in, right?
Yeah.
And that plane sequence was probably the greatest action sequence I think of all time that I've seen.
Okay.
And he did that like himself on planes. I don't even know,
Also,
insurance companies don't insure him anymore because he's doing some crazy shit.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
There's also the submarine sequence.
Submarine scene, like that was insane too.
That was
like,
my favorite sequence.
Yeah, like you just when the movie goes, it reached so many peaks to me.
What did you rate it?
Yeah, would you rate it?
On top 5, so it's like 8 something.
It's like a 9.7. It's just not in his top 5.
Yeah, it's a bias.
It's not in my top 5. It's not in my top 5 at all. But where is it? 7.5.
Oh,
Damn.
That's really low. That's really low.
That's
but-
because I like. That I was gonna ask you.
Mhm.
How do you feel about like comparing it to Dead Reckoning? Because that's part 1. This is part 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of time between the movies because he was doing the scenes, I guess. But like, would you think which I liked more?
Yeah.
I probably like this one more. I think it had better peaks. Like I said, just had
So
peaks.
I like Dead Reckoning more.
So
Because
because-
Dead Reckoning to me was like an 8.5.
So
Like, that
because
was like.
both these movies are part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
Would you put them together as one film?
No, I think they're completely different
can't.
movies.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I hate you.
Why is it part 1, part 2? It's not a complete film.
I think there is some story behind that. I think they wanted a separate movie or something like that. And they just,
But
like,
no,
just
because
part
the
1, part
story
2.
carries on from the second one.
Yeah,
it does
kind of
carry
does.
on.
Do they I'm assuming wrap it up in the second one part?
What I don't
Yeah.
like about this one is that the stakes went like, I guess like technically 0 to 100 because like part 1 was like the whole escalation, and I like that way more because you saw how AI can actually be a threat
Yeah.
to like humanity, like the way that they're doing like the faking of like different things.
Yeah.
But then now it's like, oh, they're just gonna launch missile code shit. Like it's just gonna nuke the world because that's where obviously AI movies just head to.
Yeah. No, let me get
So
this
then it's
straight.
like-
There is definitely
so then
some
it-
plot
so-
holes
so
in the
then,
movie.
like,
I 100% agree.
So then when that became like the ultimate end goal and that's what they're trying to stop, it's like we're no longer seeing what the AI is doing to stop anything. Like it's just like for some reason it can just predict where everything's going, but now you're not really seeing it actually like stopping anything. You're just watching as everything like runs its route, and then like we get to a point where like, okay, yeah, we did win against it.
Yeah, it was
So, like,
it was
that's
kind
what
of
I didn't like.
ridiculous.
Like,
I know, but
As much as like the stakes were up here, you didn't feel that the stakes, like you didn't feel any of that like tension there. It was just, again, like Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise things. Like that's kind of like all you're really getting out of the film. Whereas like I think Dead Reckoning had like the best of both worlds, where you had a good story going for it, and you had the tension, and then you also had Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise things.
that's fair. But I know after walking out of the theater, I was like, man, like this. Like, I was thrilled. I was like, wow, like, I watched something great on screen. And
Yeah.
that kind of movies are all about. So
Yeah.
Facts.
yeah,
That's
that's
fast.
my top 2.
My number 2 is One of Them Days.
One of them days. What's that?
With Kiki
I-
Palmer
yeah.
and SZA.
I watched that movie.
Oh yeah, the it's like a
It's comedy.
It's a comedy. Great comedy.
SZA,
Oh, shit,
yeah,
yeah.
SZA and her.
Great comedy.
Really?
That
I
was your top two?
went in thinking I'm gonna hate this movie
Yeah.
because I wasn't the one that wanted to watch it. My girl wanted to watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck do I want to go watch this stupid ass movie?
Yeah.
Legit, that's my mentality going
Yeah,
in. I left
yeah.
it going,
Top
damn,
two.
good movie.
You left it going top.
Yeah,
two.
top 2 is crazy, but
it's a 9. It's
but
a 9
I think
out
you're
of 10.
rating it like
You're
that because
solid 9
you didn't
out of
expect
10.
anything. And
Well,
then-
that's true.
yeah.
Maybe it is because I didn't expect anything.
Yeah.
But when you watch the movie, I don't think that there's really that many critiques that we could have for the movie. It was a solid movie, solid shot. The acting was great. SZA did good for her like acting debut, if it was her acting debut. The best way I can like compare is like it's a good comedy. Like when you like think about like Friday,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a classic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same vibes.
I could see same, but I could see this being like years down the line, being like a modern classic.
Okay.
modern classic.
Like I don't like right now it's modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
But great movie.
Okay.
9 out of 10.
I mean, I know you told me to watch it. Like
I did tell you.
I'd have to go watch that. So, but damn, having a comedy movie like
I usually don't have comedy
we had
movies
Fashion.
anywhere in my top
No,
10.
I know, but
I barely have
that's what I'm
comedy
saying,
movies in my
like,
top
and
10.
that's awesome. That's up there.
What was it? It was called One of Those
One of Them
Days.
Days.
One of Them
Days.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Okay, something to keep on our radar.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2,
Fantastic Four.
No, it's not. No,
Higher
it's
than
not,
Superman.
bro. Shut up, bro.
Why?
How? I know this. Okay, I know you're rating it like an 8.
No, it's a 7.8.
Wait, was
Point
that 1
zero
point
one
higher
than
than
Superman.
Superman?
All of my ones have just been 1 point.
Just had a big... what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, like thinking back at it, right? First of all, I love space, right?
Yeah.
That's so fully biasly because I
Mhm.
like the whole like space sequence with the whole fucking like black hole and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I loved that, right? But I also really liked the aesthetic, the like retro, futuristic
Yeah,
shit.
they did that really
I
well.
really liked that. So
Facts.
like that, and then other than like the issues that I had with the film, which I don't think were like too huge,
Okay.
that's why
Galactus?
like I gave it like a
The final act.
The final
The
act.
final act was held down for
no,
sure.
yeah, it was like the tail end of the movie,
Mhm.
right? But again, like that's why it's not like rated higher.
Yeah. I mean, that was like my issue. Was like you're sitting through this whole like story, and then
Yeah.
like there's not much of like a satisfying payoff. Like
Yeah.
the best way I could explain it is like I can't say that this is like fully my sentiments, but like if it's like slow throughout the whole movie,
Mhm.
when it's supposed to pick up, it doesn't pick up as like highly as it should.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Especially with the villain that they got, the actor
Yeah.
that they got,
Yeah.
Oh, you're
the fucking
cheesed.
aesthetic that they got.
You're cheesed.
Yeah, the peak of the movie was in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
The facts.
Yeah.
With the whole Junior Garner with the baby. That was
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
probably the best
Facts.
part.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So 7
Jeez,
point.
man.
Yep.
How is that your
8.
number 2, dog? That's crazy.
Well, he's on a really low end.
But he's on a
right
really
now.
low end of it. Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be a big jump to your number 1.
So
Unless
my-
there isn't.
So my number 1 is F1.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say.
But wait, what's the jump here? I want to know this rating jump.
Yeah.
before we get-
7.9.
No.
It's better cross your 8s. It's gotta be at
Yeah.
8.5.
Yeah.
Knowing you, it's gotta be like at 8.6.
It's at 8.2.
Oh, okay, that's crazy.
Or possibly 8.3. But like when I again like that out of all the movies that I've watched
Yeah.
this year, F1 was the only movie when I like stepped out of the movie theater. I was like, shit, like that was a fucking good movie.
It's a
Mm.
great action movie.
You know what I mean? Like we talked about it. Like you said soundtrack, but you failed to mention Hans Zimmer.
There you go.
Well, I knew you were gonna have it in your top
Hans
1.
Zimmer. Bro.
I think
Hans Zimmer,
this was
bro.
definitely his lowest. Like I didn't feel the Hans Zimmery in this
Bro,
movie.
what are you
I
talking
didn't.
about?
I'm
What?
sorry, I
'Cause-
didn't
no,
feel
because
it in this
there's,
He was
movie.
Zimmering,
because there's a
bro.
lot of.
Huh?
He was Zimmering.
No,
He was
he wasn't.
Zimmering,
No, to be
bro.
honest though, it's because there's a lot of like the soundtrack. There's 2 versions of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
like
I know.
there's a soundtrack that Hans Zimmer did as like a part 1 of the
Yeah,
disc, and then
yeah.
there's part 2 of like you have Don Toliver, you have like
Yeah, bro, and Don Toliver on this too. Fire.
yeah, like you have like pop.
I
like,
love Don Toliver.
idols and
You
stuff.
know.
Like you have was it Tate McRae?
Yeah,
on
Tate
there?
McRae was on it.
Like you have like a nice thorough soundtrack.
And you have
that's like
Rose too.
interlaced, right? So it's hard to get just the Hans Zimmer vibe, but like
Okay.
but you felt Hans Zimmer when they're on the sound, like when they're on the
track.
track.
On the
Yeah.
track,
When they're on the track, that's
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
felt Hans Zimmer.
But all
and that's
like
what it's
the
meant for.
even like the sound of the cars, like racing. Like I'm not a racing fan. I don't watch racing movies.
Yeah.
This is probably the first racing movie I watched other than Cars.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
and like or race.
what's your
Uh,
what's your rating for Cars? I'm just curious.
Just
You haven't
just-
watched this since kids.
You look
man.
like a Cars fanatic. Bro. Yeah,
You look
mentioned
like
it 3 times in
Yeah.
one fly. I
No,
swear,
bro.
bro.
Yo, you don't know he has the Cars Crocs?
Yeah, I think so.
Ka-chow, bro.
Is it lightning?
Yeah, like,
No, but I thought visually it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously you guys already talked about the acting was amazing. And
Mhm.
honestly, low key, Brad Pitt gave me Shah Rukh Khan vibes,
Yeah,
which
Yeah,
I was
he's-
here for.
which
He's
made it
in
better.
that era
Which made
now,
it better.
right?
Which it made it better. I was here for it. I
I'm
was like,
down.
fuck it, give me that shit.
And I also want to mention I love I think that him getting with the engineer was dope.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
not like some young hot girl.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I
It
like
was someone
that.
his age. Yeah.
And she was
Yeah.
fucking fantastic in that.
Yeah,
movie
and then
too.
but also, because initially I had thought because he stuck up for that one girl, like she
Yeah,
was being
yeah,
yelled at,
yeah.
he stuck up for her,
Yeah.
and I thought she was gonna come say yo thank you, but she was like no, like don't fucking stick up for me because it looks like I can't handle
Yeah.
it, and I was
yeah,
like damn,
you feel that.
yeah.
F1's
Watch the
solid.
movie.
But the stakes,
I will.
no, the
You
stakes
should
were
watch
so
it.
high,
I
and
might go with
I
you.
literally, as I'm watching the
I've
movie,
been trying to get you to go with me.
bro, as
Yeah,
I watched
sure.
the movie, I turned to this guy, right?
tried
I
you
was like, if somebody dies in this movie, this is gonna be your top movie of the year.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro,
Because he's a tragedy horror.
Yeah.
He's
no, I would have.
massive.
Yeah.
If Brad Pitt like had died at that,
Well,
like,
or Damson, like when he had the accident, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, like the final sequence, like you talked about it,
Yeah.
like there's music playing and then it just goes silent,
Yo.
and it's just a
The
sequence of
I feel like
silence.
I feel like
The
I'm flying,
silence,
right?
huh?
I feel like I'm flying,
and,
whatever.
and it was like it perfectly portrayed how he said he feels.
Yeah.
And as a member of the audience, you felt that you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the silence was so loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they used it so well. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair.
That's a fire. Like I'd buy that movie for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I wish.
All right. What's
That's
your
why it's a 9.
What's your top one?
Yeah, I feel like we know it's Sinners.
Yeah.
Sinners.
At a
Yeah.
9.3.
Surprised you didn't have
9.3?
Sinners.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Okay.
it.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Sinners is
That's
on
why-
Prime. It's
that's
on
why my
Prime.
list
It's
is
on
like
Prime
this.
now, so it's easy to watch now. So
Yeah, you can watch it.
Okay.
9.3, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like Sinners is one of those movies. As you learn more about it, you were like,
Mhm.
wow, this is way
We
deeper
definitely.
than I
I
thought.
remember when we were having our
Yeah.
like when it came out, and then we had
'Cause-
our conversations.
Yeah.
But man, like, I really did appreciate everything that they did with the movie.
Yeah.
Like I know people didn't like the like you mentioned like the vampire stuff, where like underutilized or whatnot. But
Yeah.
like, as somebody who wasn't there for the vampires, it didn't affect my like
yeah.
rating or anything. I man, the culture that like we were seeing, and like when we got into it like deep after with like the fucking selling your soul, blah blah blah, like
Yeah.
getting all into all that, bro.
That's great.
It was great because like you see it all visually playing out,
Yeah.
and it's like the way that they're utilizing music was beautifully done to tell their story.
Yeah.
It was great.
I felt like if you split it up into like quarters, that last quarter of the movie where it's all the vampire stuff happening,
Mm-hmm.
it felt like it like devolved as a film. Like it really just became a generic vampire film instead of like, because like they had all these things going for it beforehand with like going into the culture and then like the music and then even just like this old Western country like vibe that they had going.
Yeah.
And then it just went straight into like a vampire thing,
Well,
and then don't even explain it, and then
They
don't
didn't
even
really
do
like
horror
treat
stuff
them
with
as
it.
vampires. They
Yeah.
treated them more as like just demons.
Yeah, but like they didn't do anything with it as much, you know.
Yeah.
Like
It was a good
they
movie,
did treat it more like vampire esque, but like not necessarily demons. I forgot the term that they used exactly when like that lady was like explaining that they're not like hobgoblins or something. She like mentioned the name.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then-
Like Immortal or something.
No, I don't remember what it was.
Soul Snatchers.
Like, cause at the beginning of the movie, they have this whole like, I guess like intro of just like, there's these types of vampire type things that we don't really know. It's like a script that they're like playing out, and then you know that it's gonna come into play at some point in the film, and then like then she brings it back again when she's like, oh, like I've seen or like I've heard about this stuff before, and she throws like garlic or like pickled garlic on them, and then they start reacting weirdly, and she's like, oh shit. Like it's one of these things, but I just didn't like that. Like they didn't go into the horror stuff enough. Like I feel like we went so like it should. I think it's miscategorized as a horror movie.
100% miss.
I feel like that makes no sense, and that's what really like ruined my rating for it a little bit. It's still a 9, but like that's what really like yeah.
But no, I agree. It should be like thriller max,
Yeah.
like action thriller,
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
That should be what it's like
Yeah.
rated.
I'm actually excited
Not a
to
horror.
rewatch it because
Yeah.
yeah.
But, like acting wise, like it was great too. Like Michael B.
Yep.
Jordan killed it as two characters.
Mhm.
Like
That was
that was convincible.
that was one of my like favorite things about the movie, because you know how like when they normally do a double thing,
Mm-hmm.
you never see them crossing the frame and stuff, and you can kind of tell when like
They're on
they
the
have to
same
overlay stuff.
Yeah,
But they just did it so well where you're kind of tripping like, wait, did they like how did they film
he's
this?
lighting a cigarette or
like everything was
or,
like they're actually interacting with each other, and
Mhm.
you're like, wait, what the heck, how do they do this? Yeah.
Even I think that like he was a new actor. What's that guy's name?
Oh, the
The Sam guy.
Sam.
Yeah.
What's his name? Something boy. What was it?
I don't know.
Preacher boy.
Preacher Boy.
Preacher boy. Yeah.
Great too. Like I think this was like his maybe first like big gig.
Yeah.
Probably
Pretty well done. His voice was fucking sick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just putting out new
dude.
music or something.
Yeah.
And then that one, like everyone knows that one specific barn scene of
Yeah.
them.
The music sequence.
Yeah, the music.
like throughout
that
all-
was like the
throughout
greatest. Like that was
years.
probably like the most peak, like 10 out of 10 like thing that you would see
Yeah, it
on
was
film
great.
like this year probably.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that
Luke something.
Ludwig?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gordon
No,
Son?
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah.
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 Fire.
Fire.
Hans
He's
Zimmer.
he's the new.
He's the new Hans Zimmer.
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah,
He's
it's
the new
different style.
No,
yeah.
they
No,
They
he's
definitely
they've
have
both
a
been
different-
solid. They've both been the best. Like
The
to do it.
100%.
no, but he's up and coming. He's the new.
Oh,
like,
is he?
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's there now, bro.
Yeah, I think he is.
He did
I
the-
think
he did
when
the
he did
Black
Tenet,
Panther.
he was up and coming,
Yeah.
but like now he's like
Yeah,
there.
he did
Yeah.
Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, I think he works with this director a lot.
Hmm?
This is,
Ryan
Coogler,
Coogler.
yeah.
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 that's
But
the
he's
guy.
worked with Nolan. Like
I think
Yeah.
Nolan's guy is Zimmer. He
no,
gets-
but like
yeah.
I'm just saying for most.
Oh, yeah.
For most. Like,
but
that's
like
his guy.
now it's been Ludwig, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you can tell that this guy's been working with like some great
Yeah.
directors. So like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, sound was like I think a character in the movie. It was so
Yeah.
prevalent in
Mm.
the film. I thought so.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
What's your number one?
This is you guys haven't seen this movie. I just recently watched it because someone recommended it to me. It's called Sorry Baby. I don't know if you guys
Okay.
heard of it, but
I think I did have heard of it.
824, like so you guys know it's
Yeah.
gonna be a banger.
This is
usually
your number one.
it's my number one.
Jeez.
Yes, it's
Who,
this good.
what's it about?
It's so I think it's so what it's about, the series topic. It's like it's a girl like probably like college, whatever girl, she gets like sexually assaulted
Yeah.
by like her teacher or whatever. Her
Mhm.
what's that term called?
Prof?
You know, no, but not a prof, but the
TA?
TA, right?
Oh, okay.
And you know how those kind of movies go very serious usually.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
this movie has such a great like tonal shifts during the movie. Like when it's serious, yeah, you feel the serious, but it's so funny all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new. I think the girl who plays the main character in the movie, she directed it as well.
Oh, no
I just
way.
found that really.
Oh,
Dope
Who's the
as well.
actor?
That's
Like, is
awesome.
it, they're all new?
Ava Victor. No, she's new, and then her friend. She was in Mickey 17. Her the love interest in that movie
Okay.
is her friend, whatever, in this movie. But no, I just loved the tonal shifts of the movie where you just felt enthralled by her acting. But just
Mhm.
they got serious, they got silly, and then they got serious again, kind of thing. So I just
Okay.
fucked with it heavy. I think if you guys should give it a chance, I think you
I
maybe
watched
more.
about it.
rating.
This was like a 9, 4.5 out
Okay.
of 5,
We
so
reached-
like
we're
a
in the
9
nines.
something.
We got
This is
nine.
my
Damn,
first
you
9.
jumped from an 8.
Well, like I said,
9.
I don't do
Oh, you don't point.
I don't do points. I just go 8, 4s, 5s,
Yeah,
3s,
yeah.
whatever. So yeah.
Damn.
I think you guys, watch it before the end. This will be like an Oscar contender kind of that
Okay.
kind of movie. So
Yeah, yeah.
definitely check it out. F1, yeah, we know.
No.
My number one?
It's not
No,
F1?
F1 was my number 2.
Can I?
You want to guess it?
Yeah, what's left? Hold on. Oh, Patas. No.
I'll just tell you.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
knew
kidding.
it, bro.
Oh,
No, I'm
I
just
thought you
kidding.
said it
Nah, I'm
already.
tripping.
What?
No,
Nah,
it's not Superman.
It's Bring Her Back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's like, I knew it. Yeah.
At your number, what's your
One?
rating on this?
Yeah.
10 or what?
I'd give it like a 9.3.
But still lower than fucking.
How to Train Your Dragon. Yo, the thing
Yeah.
is, like,
Explain.
Bring Her Back. I need to watch it one more time as well.
Okay.
Anywhere in the 9 is fair game for me for Bring Her Back. Like anything above like I would not put it at a 9. 9.3 is probably like my lowest.
I have a hard time rating horror movies.
It's
man.
so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if like a 9.3 as a horror movie is like it might as well be like a 10. To be honest.
Okay.
I think like that's why I was asking you these questions earlier was like what it did lore wise in the setup. I thought that was like it gave us enough of what we needed. Like
Bro, the beginning of the movie is
didn't-
creepy as fuck.
and the way they did like the VCR stuff.
yeah.
Like we could already like from the beginning of the movie and the VCR we could figure out like how this was gonna
How it's-
continue,
Right.
and we didn't need to ask like more questions. Like we didn't like they gave us everything we needed to,
Mm-hmm.
and they did it in like quick way.
Mhm.
They didn't have to spend like 15-20 minutes to like make us like digest like this whole lore behind this like demon thing that's happening.
Facts.
Like
Right.
I remember when you watched the movie too. You were like, "Bro, this movie's crazy."
I've been telling everyone.
You've been
to
telling
watch
me to
it.
watch it.
This is
Right?
this is what like Talk to Me should have been.
And that's.
But Talk to
that's
Me was
exactly how I
fantastic.
felt
Yo,
about
This is
it.
better.
This
Then
is way
Talk to
better.
Me?
This
Yeah.
is way better.
Yo, Talk to Me was
So,
fantastic.
Bro,
so
this
that-
is better.
So okay, let me change the rating. This might be like a
Whoa.
9.5 to a 9.8 because Talk to Me I did give like a 9.4 back when we had that discussion. So like it's kind of crazy.
Was this directed better than Talk to Me as well?
Everything was
Yeah, way
'Cause,
better.
yo,
Soundtrack too?
what he was mentioning.
Soundtrack too.
Yo, the creepiness
Yeah.
of the movie
Yeah.
and
That's what
the
you watch
moments
tonight.
the moments where you literally sit there like, fuck.
Yeah, you'll have like
you
a,
actually you have a reaction to what's happening,
Like a visceral reaction.
and you're
what's
kind of
happening.
just like, wait, like this movie made me react like that,
facts. For
And
me, it
you
was
gotta-
biting my teeth. Like I was biting down really hard. Like,
dude.
ooh.
Yeah, and then I know the people that were with me, they were just like, I might have to walk out of this movie because of how like just I guess like
Yeah, disgusting.
gut wrenching or
Yeah.
something that I felt.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is awesome, and like the tension, like, and the story made sense.
The story
there
was
no
good
like,
too.
like, so basically the story for Bring Her Back, it's like,
I kind of go ahead.
well, so this mom, she like lost her daughter, and she's watching these tapes of like
How
how
old
to
was
bring
her
her
daughter?
back.
How old was
essentially.
her daughter?
She was young, like probably like 7 years old, like 8 years old or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
And like, she has like some kids are like, in like an orphanage or something, and they're gonna start living with her now.
Yeah.
And there's a girl, and then there's her older brother. Older brother's probably like a teenager, like
He's
maybe
17, 3 months away
okay,
to turn 18.
teenager. So like, basically like you can see how like the system isn't like really built the best
Yeah.
for them when you're going
Yeah,
from
yeah.
home to home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And because they had just recently lost their dad, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then the daughter she has, she's blind or something?
She's like partially
She's
blind.
partially blind.
Yeah.
So it's like she has like
She can see, like,
vision. Like she
light
can see a
and
little bit. It's like
shit.
blurry,
Yeah.
but she can't see too far. And you know when like you have a horror movie and you have somebody that like has like a
Can't see.
disability or something,
Dude, GG.
and then you have like you can feel the tension building because you're like,
No.
just run away, like just please, like you're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
all that stuff is building. Like and it's just
Damn.
because like yeah, I don't even know, man. It was just great, like everything
Yeah.
about it. And then every time like you think they're gonna survive or do something, like, and it goes in a different direction, you're just like, no, man, like please don't, like, and it's giving you all these reactions, and like, you're feeling all these things. And I was like, holy crap, like I haven't seen like a horror movie this good in a while.
Bro, the tension and like just the scene in itself where like he gets the kid out of the room.
Yeah.
Older brother gets the
Yeah.
kid out of the room.
Yeah.
Just like wholesome. It's supposed to be a wholesome moment, but you know that something's about to happen, and the tension there, and then what ends up happening. Yeah.
Yo, I mean, we could probably talk about it. We might as well. But like this guy starts like biting down on a knife, and so you have like this big kitchen knife, and he's just going like this, and you're watching it like
Blade
rip up.
side up.
You're watching it
That's
rip apart his mouth,
crazy.
and you get to you seeing it.
Because like
and
when
it's just-
the older brother tries to like help him and grab the knife out of the hand, but it's not really helping because like now it's like they're fighting up and down with the knife.
Yeah.
And shit,
Oh.
right. So you're seeing it go further.
that was
up,
probably
too,
one of
and
like
it's
the
just,
worst scenes, and I was just like,
he wasn't
holy
stronger.
shit. I mean, he's like the kid's kind of like possessed by a demon.
Yeah.
Demon strength.
And like yeah, like
My
you
whole
can
thing-
kind of
my-
give it a little bit of demon strength.
It
Yeah.
to me the ending with like when he brings the counselor,
Yeah,
I was like, this is so like obvious and like stupid.
yeah,
Where it was like, why would like he's accusing somebody of like kidnap?
yeah.
Why would you not bring
Bring
a
law
cop?
enforcement or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not just a normal wellness check.
Yeah.
It's she's kidnapping
But-
somebody.
But I would say because they did mention that they knew her because she used to
yeah,
work with them,
that I
And-
guess.
and because they've known her.
But if
for
I'm
so
the
long,
brother, I
they're-
won't
they're
be so
kinda just, like-
adamant
they're
about
kind of
like.
no, you're tripping. Like I don't believe you.
But
And-
that's what I'm saying. Is if I'm the brother, I won't be so adamant about bringing
Yeah.
law enforcement, especially to like a kidnapping thing where I just
Yeah.
cracked the fucking
But
case.
she was also fucking with the kid though, because the kid,
Oh,
the
yeah,
teenager,
yeah.
because he was like hallucinating things, and like he didn't know what to believe right and wrong, and he's like, shit, I don't know, maybe she is normal, and maybe I'm the one. Like he was having troubles figuring out like what actually has been happening,
because she was like,
and she was so good at manipulating everything.
She was good at manipulating.
Yeah, and that's why I thought like it worked so well because like he also had a history of stuff, and the law enforcement people saw that. So it's
Yeah.
kind of just like, who do you believe? So it's like, do we really want to send all our guys to believe?
Well, it
this
doesn't have to
kid?
be
Like,
all. It's just you
Yeah.
send like one, right?
But that's why I was like, that's why I really loved it because
Where
like,
like
you can,
you take like an old lady who could barely run. They're running to the car. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
GG, bro. She couldn't move.
Dude. Yeah, you guys gotta watch it.
I
Like,
mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it, but
you're like you're
I'm
a
gonna
little too
watch
scared
it.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
just the way you sold it to me.
That's the thing, bro.
wow.
If I watch a horror movie and he goes to watch it and he doesn't get scared,
Yeah,
not a good horror movie.
yeah, that's true.
Weapons.
Weapons.
That's true. That's true.
That's fair. That's a very.
Yeah.
So, what movies are you guys looking forward to this year?
Yeah, I just pulled this up. I think the Frankenstein movie looks pretty good. If you guys saw the
Yeah.
trailer for that one.
Yeah,
That
Well,
movie
there's
looks pretty
Avatar,
good.
Fire and Ash.
Avatar, Fire and Ash.
I'm indifferent to that.
No,
Yeah,
The second one was good.
I don't think it's gonna be good. The second one was not good.
I was gonna
Second
say,
one's not good?
I was
Wasn't
gonna
that
say the
good.
second one was what it was, so the third one could be fire.
Oh.
Pun intended.
Not like that. No,
Pun
I didn't
intended?
mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
Damn, bro.
What have I become?
Yeah.
There's that animated movie that's like being English dubbed and brought to
Neza 2?
yeah that
I,
one.
I think that one I'm kind of excited for.
A lot of people have
I've
been talking
hearing-
about it.
Caught Stealing with Austin Butler.
Yeah, that one.
I've heard good things
Uh,
about
was
the
it-
Leo movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot
That's-
what
Which
what's that
one?
called.
There's Odyssey. The Odyssey.
Odyssey's
coming.
next year.
That's next year.
Is that next year?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was this year.
The tickets are on sale this year.
The Conjuring 4.
Yeah.
Him.
One
Conjuring
battle
4.
after another.
That one.
That's the one with Leo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one looks
The
good.
Conjuring one, I'm kind of like 50-50 because I know it's the last
It's
right.
the last one.
So
Yeah.
then like
There's also the Rock movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that
remember
one could be
that.
really
The
good.
Something Machine.
Smashing Machine.
Smashing
Smashing
Machine.
That one
Machine,
could be.
That
really
one looks
good.
like it
That-
could be good.
Yo, this year is
It
actually
could
kinda
be good,
loaded.
but you never know because
Yeah.
The Rock is not.
No, but he
have a good
like from the
track record.
trailers, he looked like he was actually being able to step out of like
Yeah.
Being the Rock.
Yeah.
finally like for once.
Tron does.
Tron
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about
I'm
Tron.
excited.
It
I
looks.
don't know about
It
Tron.
looks amazing.
It looked
Yeah.
visually,
Yeah, that's
visually it's
visually,
gonna be
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
Yeah.
either this movie is gonna be really good or it's gonna flop. There's no in between.
Now You See Me is coming out.
Now You See Me
this-
3.
Nice and
Yeah,
Three.
it's coming out
But
this
I don't
year,
see what the
right?
point of that is.
Yeah,
Nice
it's a
Me
money
Three.
grab.
A trilogy.
It probably is a
Fuck
money grab.
The second one wasn't even good.
The second one was good.
I liked all of them.
The first
I
one
li-
was the best.
First one was the best one. Second one just wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah.
But I think like they
With
have
Daniel
like
Radcliffe.
they have a system here that they can work with and keep making. Them.
So together, did it make it into your top 10 or top 5?
Together, top 5 is tough.
Top
man.
5 is so
top
hard,
5 is so
man.
tough.
Was it? It was an honorable mention.
Well, he was a
Wasn't-
nine.
I only had the one honorable mention. I could have mentioned like 3 or 4 of
What
the
did you?
movies
Because
that
you told me
guys had.
together was
Wait.
good. What did you rate
It was
together?
great.
Can I ask you a question? How many more movies that came out this year are out of 9
Holy, he's like, let me pull out
that
the
aren't
list.
in your top 5?
That aren't in my top 5.
Yeah.
Let me pull out the list. Well, that's crazy.
Well, I did have Brutalist if that counted, but other than that, none of these other ones are.
So it was just
nines.
Lilo and Stitch that was like a 9.
Lilo and
That was a
Stitch
9.
is like potential 9.
Okay.
I could even give it down to like an 8.5. It's one of those things like I just remember walking out of the theater like this is like what am I really critiquing here?
Mhm.
You know, like I know like the subject matter is not like some like ingenious thing that happened or whatever, which is why it's not in my top 5 or anything like that. But
Wait, what
like,
did you rate Together?
I just asked him.
Oh.
Together?
Did I miss it?
No, he didn't say it.
Oh,
I didn't say it because you started asking me.
oh my fault. My bad. I was just so
No,
curious.
yeah.
I have Together as a 7.5 right now,
Really?
but I would probably bump that to an 8.
So Weapons, you liked Weapons better?
I think they're very similar. I think Weapons I gave a 7,
Oh,
but I
okay.
think they're similar in like Weapons lost me in certain areas where Together kept me the whole way through,
Mhm.
but Together didn't have like the same peaks that Weapons did
Mm.
in terms of scariness. Because Weapons jump scares
Well,
actually got me.
Together's not scary.
Ew,
It's body horror.
It's body
that's
horror,
so scary.
yeah.
That's so scary. That shit could still be scary.
What, they came out like a week
and
apart,
they
right?
did have jump scares in there.
A little, yeah, they did. But
Yeah.
it was funny too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Together was funny.
I think what I really liked about Together was just Dave Franco and Alison
the
Brie's, like,
chemistry was fire. Yeah.
So like that, just seeing that on screen was like this movie's just great in that sense. But like overall, like I didn't leave that movie in the same way that I left Bring Her Back. Like
Did you
it was
watch
just,
Bring Her Back in theaters?
yeah, I watched it in theaters.
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience.
I watched it online.
Yeah. Damn, headphones and everything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
damn.
Is there any other movies you guys are looking forward to?
that Predator movie too probably.
Yeah, the new Predator
Yeah.
movie. Especially if you guys can watch Killer of Killers before that comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and The Long Walk. That's I heard it's gonna be really good.
The Long Walk.
Yeah,
What is that?
it's based off a book. Who's a really famous author?
Dr. Seuss.
No,
Yeah, that's crazy.
no.
I would recommend Together though, for you guys to watch. Like watch it with your girl, if
Yeah.
anything. Like
Together.
because the one thing they were mentioning in their interviews was like
Stephen King.
it'll make people that like
Yeah.
or that are in relationships like take a second look at their relationship.
That's crazy.
In what sense?
Yeah.
That's for you to find out. That's for you to find out.
Did you go with your girl?
Yeah, I did. And then
What did you guys reflect on?
It was well. Part of it is like how much I guess like how much time do you guys spend together and like because like the whole thing of Together is like you merging and becoming one person
One, okay.
essentially. So it's like
Resentment too. a little
So it's
bit,
kind of
too.
like and yeah, like there's themes that you'll see like in a relationship where there's times where you guys like might like I guess like hate each other for like certain things, like things that aren't spoken or like whatever.
Mhm.
So like you kind of take a look at your, like you might think about your own relationship, like are you doing these same things that these guys were doing or like whatever. And then they still have that like horror aspect to what's happening, but like the relationship aspect just feels so real, right? So I think like I could potentially bump that up actually when you start thinking about it that way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Watch it.
Fair.
I think that's the end of our pod.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
That was our mid-year.
Yeah.
That was our
it.
mid-year, man.
It's been a strong year, man. It
So
really
far,
has.
So
And
far, so good. Yeah.
I'm hoping you guys agree with me. Like, I'm really hoping.
Put it
Yeah.
put it in the
Yeah,
comments if you
please.
agree
Yeah,
with
who
Jugs.
you-
I don't think my ratings are too high. I think they're.
Put
I
your
think
top
they're
fives in the
very
chat,
accurate.
in the comments
bottom.
too.
Yeah, let us know.
Like, I know I'm not smoking with what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Possible.
You think so? Yo, you guys have like Superman in your top 5. Yeah, like Fantastic Four in your top 5.
Bro,
Yo.
you went from a 9.5 to a 9. And
wait,
then
you had Superman in top 5?
No. It
Yo,
wasn't
but
even
to
an
be
honorable mention.
fair, I didn't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
stop hating on him, bro.
No,
and
Yeah,
none of
Lilo
them
Stitch.
and none of them
Me too,
cra-
so-
like other than my top one, none of them
Yeah.
cracked 8.
that's true.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
That's
insane.
I think Sinners would. I mean, I
I definitely think Sinners.
Yeah.
I'll watch
It's-
it.
Sinners
I'll
is-
watch it.
It's a hard movie to give less than like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Like it's just done.
it's
so
Jochik
well.
though, so it's
That's what I'm
easy.
saying.
That's also
That's what I'm
true.
saying. That's what I'm
It's
saying. Like
very easy.
even Jochik, like it'd be hard for him to get it like less than an 8. Like,
Okay, weird.
yeah.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. When we do our year-end movie review, we'll see.
to go
We'll see where it
if,
is.
If things are, but now, do you guys
It's
think?
his worst movie of the year.
Yeah.
now, for you guys, do you guys think your top 5 is going to change?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
It's very fluid. in
So
my
by the
opinion.
end of the year, you think, like, for example, your top one's going to kick out of the top one, or do you guys think?
No.
Yeah, probably.
I think
I don't think,
I think
so.
so.
I think my top 2 are pretty solidified. I think the other 3 are subject to change
Yo, hold on. You think Bring Her Back would be your favorite movie
of the
of
year. I
Still?
don't think I've had the same reaction walking out of a horror movie like Bring Her Back. Like I've never had a theater experience from a horror movie like that.
Down.
So like, and that's something that like I'm gonna hold it down. Like
Mm.
horror movies are so hard to get in the high rating to begin with.
That's
So
true.
the fact that I even have it up at like in the 9s is just like insane to me. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yours, I hope.
No,
I
I
hope
think
yours changes.
I think I
Watch
think,
more movies.
No, I think other than F1, like not.
I don't
not-
think F1 will be
no,
number one for
I'm
me.
saying it's gonna stay in my top 5.
Yeah.
Every other one will
I
probably
think
drop
every
out.
other one will probably get knocked out.
Okay.
In my
Fantastic
opinion.
Four.
There's I mean all the movies you guys mentioned like these are you got really good hard hitters coming in.
Yeah.
It's gonna I think for sure some of these movies
And
are
like when the
gonna change.
Oscar list comes, I usually just watch all the Oscar nomination movies and you
Oh,
just
yeah.
see like, okay, what's
Which ones are
what's
actually,
what.
like,
Yeah.
where-
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
any of the movie, like Sinners, you might it'll get nominated, I think, right, for
Yeah,
best.
probably.
Yeah.
Something.
Def- definitely
You get
original.
Michael B. Jordan as best lead actor and supporting actor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like F1 won't get nominated. I
You don't think
there's
so?
no way. There's
Why?
no way. They don't.
Sound-
They don't do those
soundtrack.
movies.
The soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm talking about the best movies. Like
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No, probably not.
they just don't do those movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't do blockbusters like Mission Impossible.
Won't do
Never
either,
gonna
yeah.
go there.
Well, F1 was a Apple TV movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And they released it in theaters. So
in
it's like-
theaters, yeah.
yeah.
But they did it so that they could get like budget back /
yeah.
potentially.
They
get a
just
nomination
proved
if they-
everyone that they could do it.
That they can
you
do-
know?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but they
true.
did it right
That's
though.
true.
Like,
Mhm.
like the way Apple did it, like
Yeah.
rather than like the way that Netflix has been doing their movies, Apple definitely did it the right
Way
way.
better.
Well,
Way
a
better,
Netflix
yeah.
movie has gone to those peaks. I'm
Oh
actually
my god,
curious.
yo! You know what movie we didn't talk about? The best movie of all time, War of the Worlds, man. Let's sign it out on that.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold on. War of the Worlds. I actually it's the Ice Cube movie that we started watching.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's-
my God.
Prime?
Yo,
We
that
watched-
was
we
the
watched,
worst. Sorry,
like,
sorry,
the
sorry.
first-
Yeah.
Sorry, yo.
We didn't finish the movie.
Yo,
We
no,
didn't
I
finish the movie.
retract my worst movie of the year.
Yeah.
It was that movie. It was way worse than Weapons, bro. That movie was fucking
I think
garbage.
it's comically bad.
No,
No,
It's just-
it's
Have you
no,
seen
like
it?
the, what
Have
I mean.
you seen it?
Yeah,
you watch it?
It's
You
terrible.
watched it, and it's not your worst movie of the year.
I didn't.
That's fucked. It's way worse
Like
than
Happy
Hard
Gilmore was bad, bro.
I don't even include that.
Bro, it
it's
doesn't
so
even-
bad. I'm
it
like,
was yo.
there's no way
it-
this is serious.
he doesn't leave his office.
Yeah, no,
The
no.
entire movie.
It's a COVID movie, right?
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
but it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's supposed to come on in COVID.
So much of it is just like on FaceTime or like on.
Yeah, no,
computer,
that
and
was sorry.
you're
That
just
was
like-
the worst movie I
They-
watched.
it-
But it's like one. I think the idea is supposed to be it's one of those movies like Searching, like the Searching
Yeah,
series,
yeah.
where like they do it behind a screen.
Yeah,
but
it's
obviously it's not.
There's not enough.
I don't think War of the Worlds is the movie to do
there's
that
not
with.
enough.
And with Ice
there's nothing
Cube-
coming like for it that like keeps you. Oh my
He
god.
finds out about the zombie whatever thing over the thing,
Alien,
right?
yeah.
Alien,
We only
whatever.
made it like
Yeah.
not even halfway, like 30 minutes into the
No,
movie. before we're
bro,
kinda
I'm
like, what
watching the
fuck
movie
is
and I'm
this?
like, bro, what the fuck is this movie, bro?
No, we had to kind of turn it
It
off.
was
It's one of those
stupid. Bro, he
things.
literally, all he's doing, he's sitting in a chair. You watched it?
No.
Bro, he's sitting in a chair. He has like 3 computer screens.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, okay, he's like a CIA or whatever the fuck agent, right? He's watching his daughter. Okay.
Now he's watching his son.
Then he's watching his son. Then he's watching like
The fridge.
the fridge to see what kind of food she has in her fridge. She's like, yo, you
Oh my
need this type of food, and she's like, yo, dad, stop spying on me,
Yeah.
right? And then he fucking
hacks her MacBook and stuff.
Oh,
and he's
shit.
actually spying on her,
Yeah.
right? And then she knows that he's spying on her, and she's texting her like her boyfriend, baby daddy, about him. And you're like, yo, you know he's fucking hacking your shit and watching you. And at the same time, he's doing a fucking CIA raid. Like he's
Yeah.
like, yo, hacking some dude and finding where that like dude. And then the entire movie is like aliens come from space,
Yeah.
right? They land, and then his friend is in NASA, right? And so he's literally like FaceTiming her, and then her like.
This is all in 30 minutes.
Yeah, she's
Yo.
yo. He's FaceTiming her,
Yeah.
and she's at this like it's like a fucking like a meteor, right? And it opens up, and a fucking alien like thing comes out, right? And then she loses connection, so then he just
Yeah.
reroutes it, and then fucking puts it through the satellite so he can see through her phone. And all he's doing is he's just like
Yeah.
that the
Yeah.
entire movie is
No.
him doing this.
And you see like you see
like,
like
what
the
the
screen
fuck is this movie?
separated with like you see his face and then you'll see like the monitor and then you see like another monitor, but it's just like
Yeah.
I think you guys have
it's
to
like
finish
you're on
it.
FaceTime.
You gotta
know what I
finish it.
mean? And it's just
You gotta
It's a
finish
fucking
it.
garbage.
I don't
movie.
think I'm gonna finish it.
No,
Sounds
it's horrible.
great.
I couldn't put that as my worst movie because I never finished the movie, so I had
Bro,
like
No, the only good
this
thing-
whole War of the Worlds thing had me go back and watch the 2005 movie just to appreciate a good War of the Worlds movie.
Oh.
what was it?
The Tom Cruise one.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, which one?
Have you seen?
No.
it's
Yeah.
old,
There's a bunch of War of the Worlds that have come out. There's been like
Way
TV
before.
series.
Oh,
I
there's
didn't
been
know
movie-
that.
bro.
There's a-
Remember?
there's a
Is this part of that
with-
series?
No.
There's
Bro,
one with
bro.
Steven
you've
Spielberg one
seen-
with Tom Cruise.
You've seen Scary Movie?
Yeah.
It's in Scary Movie. They have like a
Scary Movie
reference.
4.
Yeah, they have.
When they have like the meteors coming in.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a reference to
War of the Worlds is a
Worlds.
book that got
Yeah.
adapted to like TV or
Okay,
movies.
so they just did
Yeah.
another re-adaptation.
This
of
is a readaptation.
and it's just trash.
Yeah.
It's just trash.
Damn, dude.
The only good thing about that movie was the Chick-fil-A that I had while eating it.
Word.
Respect.
Okay.
good.
I think that's how you end the pod.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Go in the comments. Let us know what you guys
Thank you
thought
for
about
having
our
me.
top fives. If
Oh, yeah,
you guys
thank-
have a top five, put it in there.
Yeah.
Thank you to our
for being
special
a
guest
special
right
guest.
here.
Yeah.
Had a solid
Always.
top five.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
we have to have a conversation after this podcast. go in our description. We have our TikTok and our Twitter, Instagram coming never. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace.